I appreciate you guys having a lot of fun. That's what this job is all about. But you sound so upset. Like, oh, Sean's back.
Sean's here. I thought you were going to forget about that I'm supposed to introduce the show today, and I thought you were just going to charge ahead like a raging bull.
No, we agreed when we started doing a show together that when someone is gone, that especially for an extended period of time, that person, like if I'm gone, you open the show when I'm back.
Well, you open the show pretty much every day. So this rule only comes into play when you're gone.
Okay. All right.
That's all it is.
That's fine. No, good to be back though. Good to be back.
Yeah.
I might have kissed the ground of the Des Moines airport when we arrived yesterday.
Why? What is wrong with you?
No, I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, it was a good trip. It was a bad trip. It was a horrible trip, all in one. But yeah, happy to be back, man. It was Thursday was one of the longest days of my entire life that I will never forget. My son will be told this story multiple times throughout his life. It was just, man. And I know I was putting this out on social media, kind of like tracking my day a little bit and our travel. And I didn't really like plan on doing that, but it was getting to the point where it was so ridiculous that I was like, man, okay, I'm just going to start sharing photos and giving updates on what we're doing. So, the reason that we were heading out to Boston and New Hampshire was my cousin was getting married on Saturday. He got married on this past Saturday. And this is probably one of my closer cousins, my cousin Brian. And my wife and I decided that when we were going to go on this trip to his wedding, that we were kind of make a vacation out of it. It was going to be our first official like family vacation with Miles, and my wife's never been to Boston or New England or New Hampshire or any of those places. So this was going to be her first time out there. And so we decided to let's make a trip out of this whole thing. But it was all centered around my cousin's wedding on Saturday. This is my dad's side of the family. So my aunt, this is her son. And so we were planning to fly out at 11 o'clock on Thursday out of Des Moines, connect in O'Hare in Chicago, and then land in Boston by 5:15 or something like that on Thursday. Well, we got delayed here in Des Moines, which this was also my son's first time ever flying. He's 10 months old. So we were already anxious with that experience of this is his first time flying. This is our first time as parents navigating the airport and security with all the baby stuff and everything that we need to do on our end. And so Stadium Pulse was at kind of an all-time high navigating all
I'm sure it was for you.
So
you don't roll with the punches very well.
No, but Lucas, I think you'll be proud of me the way I handled this trip. I think you'll be proud of me because something happened to me during this trip.
I don't know
that changed me.
You don't know. You and I were texting each other pretty mean things.
I'm a changed.
The jokingly mean.
I'm a changed man after this trip. But anyway, so we get to load in Des Moines, which, by the way, shout out to Des Moines Airport. It's small, and we all know that, but it is such a nice breath of fresh air to be in an airport like that after what I experienced at O'Hare. Because one, like, there's room for our son to kind of move around a little bit. Like we had to make enclosed playpens for him. We set up shop. He had his folding chair that he could have a meal on. Like we could do all this in the Des Moines airport, and it was really nice. And everyone was so lovely. The staff was incredible there. They knew that everyone there was getting very frustrated because we got delayed. I mean, we were delayed about 5-6. We were at the airport for 6 hours in Des Moines, which is a weird feeling too, because we live 20 minutes down the street. And it was like, well, let's just go home. And when we get an update, we'll redo all this through security again. And Kaylee's like, no, we're here. We're waiting it out. Okay. So we go through all that, and we had already gotten rebooked. We flew United. United already rebooked us automatically because we were going to miss our 1 o'clock Boston flight. We were going to miss our 1 o'clock Boston flight. They rebooked us automatically on a flight to go take off at 6 p.m. And we were going to land in Chicago at like 4:30. So we had about an hour or so from a connection aspect, which was perfectly fine. I'm like, hey, they automatically rebooked us. They got our seats all together. It was like we fly with a baby. They want the family to stay together, and Miles had his own seat. So 3 of us had to be in a row together, which kind of made some things challenging as well from a seat standpoint with cancellations and all that. But anyway, so we get to Chicago. We land in Chicago. Okay, our flight's been delayed to 8:00. Not the best thing to turn your phone off of airplane mode to receive, because now we have a 3.5, 4 hour layover with our 10-month-old. And so we're like, okay, we got 3.5, 4 hours to kill. Let's go to dinner. And we just happen to be next to Chili's at O'Hare Airport.
I don't know why you're questioning that.
Well,
there's a Chili's at every airport.
But here's why.
It's the airport staple.
But here's why I question it, Lucas, because we had the three of us, right? Like, it was the three of us. And we needed a table that we could put a high chair in. Well, I don't know if you've ever been to the O'Hare. I don't know if you've ever been to the O'Hare Chili's, but it is tight. There's not a lot of room for people. And there's a massive line because now all these flights are being delayed. Their flights are getting canceled. And so and it's prime dinner time. Well, we're waiting to get our seat. We waited in line for 50 minutes at Chili's to sit down and have a meal.
Well, everyone
now,
wants the triple dipper. Everyone wants the 3 for me.
I say this, and we had a table of 3, technically, with our baby in a high chair. There was people that had no wait. We had to wait for a table that had enough space that could put a high chair and at least one of our suitcases there, because you can't bring the stroller in. So we waited 45 minutes for our table at Chili's at O'Hare. So we get through that. We were there for about an hour and a half. As we're sitting there, the flight just keeps getting pushed back. It's like, okay, now your flight's been pushed back to 9:30. Now your flight's been pushed back to 10 o'clock. Now your flight's been pushed back to 10:30. It's like, okay, enough's enough. Finally, it's about 8:00 at night. It says,
this is still Thursday?
This is still Thursday. Your flight's been pushed back to midnight. And it was like, okay, awesome. We're 12:50, but we're going to board at midnight. Great. And it stayed that way for a couple hours. Now, at this point, we're sitting here and it's getting really late. We're trying to figure out different ways to put the baby to sleep. We have a sound machine in a stroller. We got the blanket draped over the front of his stroller. We're pushing him around. I put pictures of this out on socials. So we finally get to the terminal or the gate, and we're getting ready to board the plane. Now it's midnight. We just woke Miles back up because we have to wake him up to put him on the plane. Lucas, as we're getting ready to scan our tickets, the guy comes on the intercom and goes, ladies and gentlemen, this flight has been canceled. The flight to Boston has been canceled due to weather.
Sounds right.
Click. And booked it. Mike,
he was going home.
I'm getting out of here. I don't want to deal with you people, because as you can imagine, the people that have been delayed for 8 hours were not very happy when at midnight this thing got pushed. So now we're sitting at O'Hare. It's 12:15 in the morning. We have no flight to get to Boston anymore, because when you go to the rebooking options, at least on United, there ain't a plane available that isn't sold out until Monday. So we have no way to just get our refund and rebook through United. So now we're like, okay, well, let's leave the airport, or let's go down and get our bags, because they told us we can go down to the office and get our bags, because we're probably not going to be able to fly with United if we continue to go on this trip.
Okay.
We go down to baggage claim, the United baggage claim office. Sorry, folks, we don't open till 5:30 in the morning. You can come back and get your bags then. What do you mean we have to come back and get our bags? We're not on the flight. We're not rebooking through you. We were just told we can pick up our bags.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have it. Okay. So we decide, let's walk across the street to the Hilton. Let's get a hotel room. We'll figure out what we're going to do tomorrow, because we got to pick up our bags anyway. And let's see if we can book a flight to get out tomorrow.
Okay.
Which would have been Friday.
Which, by the way, I do want to take credit for this one. I'm the one who told you to use a different airline.
You did. So
selfish pat on the back there. Very
humble
selfish.
brag. So anyway,
an idea that Sean definitely never would have came up with on his own.
We go over to the Hilton, sold out. Can't get a hotel room with all the cancellations. Kaylee's trying to navigate booking hotels around us, which is impossible to do at midnight, because now hotels have switched over to, well, it's a new day. You can't check in until 3:00.
Oof.
And everything is through AI. You can't talk to a real human being anymore, which I've learned over the last couple of days is so irritating.
So you are Even if you didn't have miles, I would assume you are past the age where you would be willing to sleep in the airport.
If it would have been me and Kaylee, we said we would have stayed in the airport.
But yeah, you had a kid, so I understand that.
We had a 10-month-old, and it was like, okay, if we're not going to get a hotel, and it was like 2 a.m. at this point. And I looked at Kaylee and I said, I don't want to do this. We called my mom. And my mom was updated like throughout the day and night of what was happening.
Was she awake or did you wake her up?
She was awake. She wasn't going to fall asleep until I was like, hey, we've boarded the plane. Okay. We're on our way.
Okay.
So 2 a.m, call her. She comes, bless her heart, comes to pick us up. We get back to my mom's about 3:15 in the morning. Finally get Miles back down to sleep. I find a flight through American Airlines Saturday at 6 a.m. We book it. It cost us almost like $800 to get those new tickets, but we had to book through a different airline. It was the only one that we could do. If we were going to do it, it had to be at 6 a.m. to land because we had travel to do once we landed.
So are you going to get the refund for the United flight?
Yes, I get the refund for that, for one of them. For one of them. But we didn't get a refund on the hotel in Boston for Thursday night.
That doesn't surprise me. But wait, what do you mean by one of them? You only get a refund for one of them, like one seat?
No, or for the 3 seats from Chicago to Boston. We'll get refunded for those.
Yeah.
So
that's the only one.
One flight.
One of the 2 flights, like from Des Moines to Chicago, you don't get refunded because
we took it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought you meant you have multiple flights that you booked from Chicago. I was confused.
No. So anyway, we go on. We spend the day in Illinois on Friday. Kaylee and I are like, let's drive back to O'Hare. Let's pick up our luggage because now we're taking a different airline. I don't want my bags on something with United. So anyway, we go to O'Hare, which dealing with O'Hare traffic was a lot of fun. Stood in line for 2 hours, and we get there and they're like, "Yeah, your bags are in Boston." What do you mean? Our bags are in Boston?
Dude, that sucks. That's terrible.
So I wore I wore my bench mob shirt for 3 days in a row.
Which one was it?
It was a black one, the original.
Okay. It's a good shirt to have for 3 days in a row.
Yeah, it was a good one. Got a couple bench mobs in the airport, by the way.
Was it people who just ask you what is bench mob?
No, listeners.
Nice.
Love what we do here on the radio station and our show. Multiple people, which was really cool, and I appreciate that. So anyway, fly out Saturday morning, land in Boston. Everything's on time, so I'm like, okay, everything's going smooth. We had to go to a different terminal to get our bags from United. That went smoothly, as much of a pain in the ass as that was, and now we're waiting in line to get our rental car. 2 hours to get our rental car. You want to know why? Because what happened over the weekend in the city of Boston?
There was a certain World Cup.
The World Cup's happening. So what is everyone doing? We're getting rental cars. Anyway, it took 2 hours to get that. So now we're on a time crunch. It's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive to get to where we needed to be for the wedding. We left and we got to the hotel and the wedding an hour before it.
Hey, that's plenty of time. It's plenty of time. Also, like, it's kind of ballsy out of you to sit in the second row at this wedding.
Well,
real
family.
Ballsy.
So I sat with. So
it'd be very Sean to just say, we're going to sit as close as we possibly can.
Well, we got there like about as late as anybody can. Like we got there and we checked into our hotel. I had 35 minutes to get ready. Kaylee had to get.
Oh no!
Kaylee had to get Miles situated. My suit has been in a suitcase for 4 days, so she's steaming my suitcase. I'm in the shower getting ready. Get there in time.
This should be the other way around.
So she stayed with Miles. I went to the wedding and the reception, and
wait, Kaylee didn't go with you to the wedding?
No, Miles had we have to take care of the kid.
Tell him to suck it up.
We have to take care of the kid. So
we came to Boston for a reason.
Well, this is New Hampshire, so we're up in New Hampshire now, and it was. We sat in the second row. I sat with my aunt and my uncles and my cousins, and so it was like family. The wedding was great. I'm happy for them, and everybody could not believe that we were there, because I was updating my aunts the entire time. Like, there's no way we're making this at this point, but we got there. But the rest of the trip was after that, and I'm really mad though because and shout out to the cottage that we stayed at. They refunded us our Friday night. They didn't charge us for the 2 nights that we were supposed to be there.
That's cool.
So That was cool, but yeah, dude, it was just getting to the wedding was some of the longest days of my entire life. And doing all this again, like if it was me and Kaylee, that's one thing. It would have been still a pain in the ass. Navigating it all with our 10-month-old child who's never flown before, never been in an airport. He was a rock star, man. Kid didn't cry once. Like it was incredible. But yeah, and then Sunday we drove down to Boston and got to experience some of that. And yeah, Boston was incredible. And I can spread that out. It was just more the travel horror of getting there. Boston was really cool though. And I could talk about what I did there later on in the show. But I've never gone through anything like that in my entire life. I've never even had a flight cancel before, let alone happen at midnight. And in all honesty, though, thank God we got stranded where we did. Because if we got stranded in, say, like Houston or something like that, and we're with our 10-month-old and it's 1:30 in the morning, like, yeah, it's easy to think, well, just get a hotel. I'm telling you, it's not as easy as it used to be where you can just walk into a hotel and be like, we want a room for the night. Most places all operate after midnight with AI, and they don't know how to navigate the function of checking in the day of, if it's 1:30 in the morning.
I feel like places would still have somebody sitting at the front desk.
Some do, but it's getting the hotel reservation. And we also, like I said, we're going to Uber around to different hotels until we find one that will take us with hundreds of cancellations that day. Mm-hmm. It was hell, man. It really was. But anyway.
So is that our tea time?
Yeah, that was our tea time. 515-284-5966. You can tweet at us at Off the Bench KXNO. Lucas, we have a little announcement right now. We're on video.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're on video right now. We're on video. I put it out on our Twitter. You could go to we're on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook as well. I'm sure a lot of people listening or follow us on Facebook. You got to tell me what you're saying before you say. Lucas, we have an announcement. I'm like, we do.
Freestyle. I don't like to do that type of stuff, but I don't like we got a big announcement. But this is a pretty cool deal, and I appreciate you guys waiting to go live on this show. Till I got back.
We saved it for you.
I appreciate that. I know. Trent just went rogue and has been going live for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he has.
So, but I know the first quarter went live this week, so it's going to be a little video option. Are we and the thing with it too, Lucas and you and Trent have put in all the work for this whole thing, and I think it looks great. And we know, we're just trying to provide a different option or another option for people. We're not trying to become YouTube stars. I mean, it's great if we do. Awesome. We're not trying to get a bunch of views. We're not trying to just provide something else. We want people to listen to us, but now you can also watch what's going on in the studio if you choose to.
People enjoy seeing what's happening.
Yeah, if you choose to. Again, if you listen on over the air, we appreciate that. If you listen on the iHeartRadio app, that's fine. You're listening, and that's what counts, right? Yeah. If you go to YouTube, great. I'm here to push it. I hope it's successful, and I know we want to do some other things with it, but it's not our number one thing of what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, so you can find us on YouTube. Our YouTube is KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network, and then you can find us on Facebook. Sean, do you know our Facebook tag off the top of your head?
At 1460 KXNO.
Oh, we're using the old school AM number still, huh?
Yes.
And you can find us on there. And there's gonna be tweaks and tools to come out of it. But we've put out some past video clips on social media before, and people are like, "Oh my goodness, is there video coming?" Yeah, the video is here, and this is what there's still some tweaks to be made. We're still gonna work on it a little bit, but we're gonna get some people making comments in the comment section on YouTube and on Facebook.
Whoa! So, do we have to monitor that now?
People are Kevin tweets into the show all the time, and Kevin made a comment on Facebook. So now I feel like we're going to have people making comments who are typically would tweet in. So that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
All right.
Got a couple What's Up bench mobs.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of bench mob shout outs in the YouTube comment section. That's cool.
There we go.
Thanks everybody for checking out the YouTube.
Off and running here with the video. Let's take this phone call real quick, and then we'll go to break because we got Travis Hines from the Des Moines Register coming up soon. 515-284-5966. Let's go to Casey. What's up, Casey?
Hey, what's up, guys? So, Sean, I'm kind of with you, right? Traveling with kids and having problems like that sucks. Luckily for me, the only time that happened when my kids were teenagers, I took them to Florida around spring break time, My problem, though, wasn't the flight. It was the hotel. I had booked this hotel right on the beach, right in Clearwater, for the whole week. Plane doesn't get to Tampa till about 12:30. We don't get to the hotel until probably 1:30. I get there. The door's locked. There's no way for me to get in. I call the number on the door. They're like, we don't have a reservation for you. And I'm like, well, I got my booking number right here. I prepaid. I got my receipt. And they're just like, basically, sorry. Luckily, I knew a buddy in Tampa. And so, I had no other choice but to call him at 1:30 in the morning. Like, look, man, I'm with my kids. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's spring break. No hotels have any rooms. So basically, I got my money refunded. I got to stay with my buddy all week, which, was even more fun, I think. But we didn't get to stay right on the beach. That kind of sucked. But.
Yeah, it sucks. But you got to still have the trip, didn't you, Casey? And that's what counts, right? So, all right, buddy.
Good time with the kiddos.
That's right. Appreciate the phone call, sir. Have a good Wednesday. All right, 515-284-5966. You can tweet at us at Off the Bench KXNO. What?
You've been out of the game for too long.
What?
We have tickets we're giving away all week.
Okay.
It's in the rundown.
Oh.
You're out of the loop. You've been out of it for too long.
My bad.
We have tickets that we're giving away. We're giving away a pair of tickets to the Free Range Music and Barbecue Festival this weekend at Jasper Winery. It's this Saturday. There's going to be live music, local barbecue, and craft beverages. Call right now. We've just been doing caller 3 pretty much all week. We're going to do caller number 3 again. 515-284-5966. Caller number 3 wins a pair of tickets to the Free Range Music and Barbecue Festival this weekend at Jasper Winery. We'll take that time out. When we get back, we'll be joined by Travis Hines of the Des Moines Register. That's next. Iowa Sports Radio Network and 106.3 Take Now.
Now is your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide word on our website. Thursday. That's Thursday. Enter it now.
KXNO.com. From the Campbell's Nutrition Weather Center, with stores in Des Moines and Urbandale. Mostly sunny this afternoon with a high of 81 degrees. It's going to be just a bit breezy. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 78 degrees, and pretty similar on Friday with a high of 85. Overnight Friday, there's a slight chance of showers that clears up on Saturday before returning again on Sunday and to start next week. That's your forecast. I'm Peyton Highlock from News Radio 1040 WHO.
This report is sponsored by Scotty's Body Shop, the official body shop of the bus.
If you wreck your car, don't let your insurance company dictate where you go for repairs. It's your choice. Choose a shop you know and trust. Well, Scotty's Body Shop. Care of the customer, not just the car, with 2 convenient locations. Find them online at scottysbodyshop.com.
The official body shop of 100.3 The Bus.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
presented by Capital One.
Iowa business owners have put their trust in Carl Chevrolet since 1978. It's a trust built on relationships and a promise to provide customer-first ownership. Our business elite professionals will help you find the right Chevrolet, GMC, or Ram commercial vehicle. And our fleet management program will help increase vehicle uptime, lower cost per mile, and reduce operating expenses. When it comes to service and repairs, your business has a choice. Choose the experts at Carl Chevrolet. With dealerships located in Ankeny, Stewart, Webster City, and Marshalltown, we make fleet maintenance easy. Together, let's drive. It's your journey, our promise. That's why we're here. View our complete fleet and work truck inventory at carlchevrolet.com.
Your team for life is far away.
The world's largest sports book in Las Vegas is available right at your fingertips in Iowa. Trent Condon here for Circa Sports. The Circa Sports Iowa app is sports betting the way it should be. Bet anywhere in Iowa and experience high betting limits, tight money line splits, and exceptional customer service. Download your new bookie today. Visit circusports.com and start betting like a pro from anywhere in Iowa. If you or someone you know may have a problem with gambling, call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
It just got hotter. Announcing the Kia Summer Stickers Sale Event. You'll find hot deals at your favorite for new Kia cars and SUVs with financing as low as 0.9% for 60 months. Don't miss the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event, and all with our 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty included. Going on now at Kia of Des Moines. Shop KiaDN.com. Select models with blue credit, 17.5 per thousand finance. Includes new BMW. See dealer for details. Expires 6/30/26.
There's nothing like a night with the Iowa Cubs. Grab your family and friends to experience the thrill of baseball the way it's meant to be. Make lasting memories and be part of the tradition this summer. Explore ticket options at iowacubs.com.
This Father's Day, visit your local boot barn for savings on top-quality gifts that pay tribute to the heritage of the West. Get $50 off exotic cowboy boots, 30% off select Western hats, and enjoy buy one, get one 50% off select jeans and Western wear. Our in-store experts can guide you as you shop, assisting with boot sizing and helping you navigate the store so you can find the perfect gift. Share a piece of the American spirit with him this Father's Day at your local boot barn.
More with Off the Bench in 60 seconds, right here on 106.3 KXNO.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
England is beginning its World Cup journey, and Captain Harry Kane feels optimistic about the to lift the trophy for the first time in 60 years.
It's one of the best opportunities we will have as a team to win it, and I think they're going to see that, it's just, first of all, just start well.
England taking on Croatia today. Last night, Lionel Messi scored 3 times for Argentina, tying the all-time World Cup goals record.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now. The free iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Off the Bench with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain on 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
All right, welcome back, Bench Bob. It's Off the Bench with Sean and Lucas on the Iowa Sports Radio Network, 106.3 KXNO.
Okay.
You were late.
No, that's fine.
You were late.
All right.
You were late to it.
What are you talking about? I was late. I was putting my headphones in.
Yeah, my headphones were already in. You're late to the game.
It's been a week.
You're late to the table. I'm going to take the food. You got to get up there. You got to be quick. You got to be quicker than that. The commercials that was that State Farm? You got to be quicker than that.
It's one of the insurance companies. I can't remember exactly which one. Got to be quicker than that. It seems like an Allstate.
It might have been Progressive.
Shout out all the insurance companies out there.
Might have been Progressive. No, it was definitely an insurance company of some kind. That's Sean Roberts. He is back from his vacation in Boston. Strain Connor Ferguson is behind the glass. Let's go ahead and get to our guest here. Travis Hines of the New England Register. What's up, Travis? How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you guys?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Outside of I just broke down my entire trip from at least 3-4 days ago. But yeah, happy to be back in Iowa, Travis. And I'm glad that we get you to get your reaction to Brandon Sorsby not playing for Texas Tech this upcoming football season.
I'm a little conflicted on it, and obviously not about the ultimate outcome, which I think is clearly the right one, in which Brandon Sorsby is not going to play college football in 2026. But I do worry how close we came to that not being the case, and to what lengths Texas Tech was willing to go to make this end differently. And I think there's one way to look at it, in that, like, the guardrails held and, cooler heads prevailed, in that the Big 12, I think, really did step up to the plate and delivered the kind of action and performance that the situation called for. And that doesn't always happen. And it's not always easy to do that, especially within a conference. So I think the Big 12 deserves to be commended for the way that they really not only drew a line in the sand, but executed a plan that really forestalled and outmaneuvered and outflanked Texas Tech here. But my concern is that in the history of college sports, over a long period and certainly recently is that a lot of bad behavior getting worse. And then, like, once we've seen a school go down this path, are we now more likely to see schools, do things that feel a little nefarious, frankly, and trying to cross ethical lines because they think they can get away with them to win more football games. I think when you see the history of college sports, maybe this will be an outlier because everyone was so aligned against Texas Tech. But my concern here is that this is going to portend only more bad behavior as we go forward. And I hope that's wrong. I hope what the Big 12 did and what honestly the entire sport did outside of Texas Tech and standing unified against that type of decision makes everybody think twice about doing things that are just facially damaging to the sport and to the industry.
So he's going into the supplemental draft. Travis, are you viewing this as, okay, he's recognizing the trauma that's going on and he's going to take himself out of the situation and try and make things better? Or do you view it as, Texas Tech is realizing, oh crap, we actually might not win this thing. Maybe it's probably best that this is the route we go. Are you viewing it in either of those two ways, or does it really even matter to you?
Well, I think it matters. I think, based on the reporting that I've read, it really seems like the way the Big 12 was legally able to outmaneuver Texas Tech with essentially a federal lawsuit in Dallas, put them in a tough spot from a simply timing standpoint, where it was going to drag things out past June 22nd, which was Sorsby's deadline to try to get into the supplemental draft. And if things went sideways for him after that, you're kind of left without options. So I do think it matters that the Big 12 it seems like being able to outmaneuver, because again, it seemed like Texas Tech was dead set on taking this the distance and going all the way and playing the kid who bet on his own team just a couple of years ago and bet, I believe, unders on his own team just a few years ago. So I do think all that matters, and I do think we're going to have to view Texas Tech in a light going forward, knowing what they're capable of and what they value. And again, I think part of the thing that is so disappointing here is that we kind of wrapped it around in trying to support a student athlete that has a diagnosed mental health condition and addiction, which is very, very serious. But it just falls apart under any kind of scrutiny that the only remedy for those issues for Sorsby was for him to play football for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. That just kind of, it feels ugly and it feels dirty and it feels manipulative, when you're talking about a disease, across the spectrum of addiction that affects so many people so negatively, to say that the only way for Brendan Sorsby to move forward is to play college football for Texas Tech, feels, frankly. And I think I certainly will not forget that Texas Tech decided to go down this path. And my suspicion would be their peers and their colleagues aren't going to either.
Yeah, and that was my question to you, Travis. What do you think the relationship now with Texas Tech and the Big 12 is going to be like moving forward, and not just football, but all sports?
I think that'll be really incumbent upon Texas Tech. My suspicion would be that the rest of the Big 12 is going to be mixed, annoyed, and view Texas Tech skeptically, at least in the interim. But if Texas Tech, is a good partner, is a good member of the Big 12, and doesn't hold its own grudge against the rest of the league, which, given a lot of the rhetoric we heard coming out of Lubbock, I'm not convinced is going to happen. I think they can all move forward hand in hand. But if Texas Tech feels like they were wrong, that they were singled out, and so much of the rhetoric and the message coming out of Lubbock was that this is college sports, not like Texas Tech, challenging the status quo and the highest levels of the sport, which is just absolute poppycock, especially coming from the Big 12, who is going to benefit from Texas Tech elevating itself to the highest echelons of the sport. It is such a level of delusion and self-grandeur that, really kind of makes my head spin a little bit. That makes me think that they're going to carry the sport in a grudge, like a segment of the Taylor fan base does with everything that happened under Art Briles there. And that, leads to a pretty ugly segment of that fan base. And so I do wonder how Texas Tech, even like they put so much institutional credibility and reputation on the line to push this thing through that I wonder is like the only way they're going to be able to internalize it and like move forward is going to say, it's not us, it's everybody else that's the problem. And I think that will be an issue for them, for the Big 12, over the next 4 or 5 years until we get to that next TV deal. And, potentially look at a situation where the whole landscape gets blown up.
All right, let's look at the actual product on the field for Texas Tech at this point. They're still a betting favorite to win the conference. You still view it that way in your eyes, Travis? If you had to pick somebody to win the Big 12 at this point, you still pick the Red Raiders?
I do. I mean, I'm not the biggest Thorsby fan from a football standpoint, too. I've been frankly pretty underwhelmed with production, at least relative to the reputation and the hype. That I didn't view him as, really the linchpin to their championship aspirations. Like the Hammond kid seems, perfectly capable of being a high level, helping the high level offense be productive. That was another part of why this, like even from a pragmatic standpoint, why are you spending all this capital on a kid that's pretty good, but I don't know that it's great when you have a capable backup behind him. So I still think Texas Tech is the favorite. It'll be interesting, and they're going to have a target on their back even bigger than the one that they had by being the favorite by the way that they've behaved over the last few months. Like, how are they going to handle that? Which was a big question going into last season. Like, how are they going to handle, kind of being the mercenary team of transfer portal big dollars? And they handled it really well. So I do think Jody Myers is a good coach and can get a handle on a locker room. So, will they use this as fuel, or will they light themselves on fire? I think it is an interesting storyline going forward for them this season.
I can't wait for the T-shirts, Texas Tech against the world, because they're coming, right? Like I agree with everything you said there. You're going to buy into this whole thing, Travis.
I know it's going to be so tiresome. It's so annoying. It's like you guys were in the wrong. Like there's no debate in my mind. Like everything, like when you're like, well, we didn't file the lawsuit. No, but you're trying to put out a statement supporting towards playing again. You're doing these weirdo roundtable podcasts talking about, how you guys are
22
in the,
minutes.
The rest of the sport is in the wrong. It is just such a level, again, of delusion and grandeur that is like troubling, frankly. But again, I think part of this is, and you see this not just at Texas Tech, you see it at athletic departments, universities, and really communities everywhere, is if you get insulated, if you're isolated and you feel attacked, you turn inward, and not necessarily in a self-reflecting way, but in a circling the wagon sort of way where you lose a lot of perspective and you feel aggrieved in a way that is really imaginary. And my suspicion would be that that's the situation we're going to find Texas Tech. And again, I think they're the best team in the league, but holy cow, I can only imagine how annoying and how obnoxious Texas Tech fans will be if they're good this year. Like, you try to take away our quarterback and we're still good. I mean, you can just hear it already, which I guess is good for them if they're good anyway. But I do think there will be a new power rankings of fan bases, most detested or annoyed by the rest of the league. And I would Texas Tech is moving on up in the world now.
All right, and then I just got a one-off question here before we let you go, Travis. What do you have against replay? Why do you hate it so much?
Because it's awful and should never be used in any sport ever. I mean, this is a 10 or 15 year crusade. The instant replay improves or increase your enjoyment of watching and experiencing sports. The answer is no. I'm going to take and just jump ahead there for you. It is the worst innovation or change in sports in the last 25 years. And I don't even think it's particularly close.
Do you like the ABS system in baseball?
And replay. All forms of it. Like part of it is like sports are not perfect. They're imperfect.
Right.
Bad things, wrong things happen. Let's play and move on rather than we're going to stop the game and take 15 minutes to see did this player knock the ball out of bounds or was a fingernail of the player who was handling the ball the last to touch it, even though if you were on any playground in America or the world, everybody knows if you knock the ball out, it's the other team's ball. Let's play and not have to wait to enjoy the sweetness of victory or the agony of defeat 10 minutes later after we viewed it in slow motion from 10 different angles. I think it is well-intentioned when it arrived. I mean, again, remember when like the NFL brought it back, it was supposed to be, I think, like a minute 30 or a 2-minute window to look at this, but they hadn't reached the conclusion, call on the field stands. And now we just get these endless delay after delay after delay to adjudicate the smallest issues on the field or court, that it just destroys a lot of the spontaneity and the joy that is supposed to accompany sports at the highest level and at the highest moment. Like, you see a buzzer beater in basketball, you can't even really celebrate it. Hey, let's go watch a guy watch TV for 30 minutes before we celebrate the crowd.
There's some truth to that. That excitement part, you're like, hold off, got to make sure everything's good. No one celebrates just yet. Yeah, it is annoying. That's for sure. All right, buddy. Appreciate you hopping on with us today. And always good chatting with you, Travis.
Yeah, take care, folks.
Yep, we'll see you. Travis Hines from the Des Moines Register. 515-284-5966. You can tweet at us at Off the Bench KXNO. When we get back, we'll have our Van Wall Equipment Play of the Day. You're listening to Off the Bench with Sean Lucas. KXNO on the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
From big moments to the small ones, Avila Bank is right here with trusted experience and friendly local service. Stop in and see what's available when your bank is local. We're available. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
While we can't control the weather, we can make sure your home stays comfortable year-round. At Green's Appliance Heating and Cooling, for fast, reliable service you can count on, we're here 24/7 with emergency services, so you're never left uncomfortable in your home. Plus, we offer affordable financing options to help fit your budget. Whether you're wanting to schedule a tune-up, repairs to address an issue, or get a free estimate for a replacement, call Green's Appliance Heating and Cooling today or easily schedule online at greensohp.com.
I'll be on Court Avenue this Friday at 2 for the FIFA World Cup 26 as Team USA takes on Australia. Watch the game on a TV that spans Court Avenue. Grab some ultra swag and watch the World Cup with fellow soccer fans at this free event this Friday on Court Avenue.
What if your next favorite hobby came with a built-in crew? That's cornhole. Whether you're brand new to the game or just looking for an excuse to get outside, there's a whole world of players out there ready to welcome you in. Local leagues, tournaments, backyard throwdowns. It's all happening near you. Meet your people at your next event at iPlayCornhole.com/events. New hobby, new friends. You, just having a lot more fun.
For information about contests on this station, go to kxno.com/rules.
Are you looking to upgrade your curb appeal? TNT Landscaping and Nursery is your trusted partner of more than 35 years in Ankeny and the Metro for all your landscaping needs. Browse 5 full trees, plants, and shrubs, your huge nursery selection, and all the landscaping hard goods to get the project done. Hog-Eyes Barbecue also there, and it's a griller's paradise. Visit TNTlandscaping.com for details or stop in at 1313 Southwest Ordnance Road in Ankeny. Tell them Heather sent you in.
When you need electrical work done right, trust the local experts at Mr. Electric. From small repairs to major upgrades, our licensed professionals deliver safe, reliable service every time. Proudly serving Central Iowa, Mr. Electric, family owned, and here when you need us.
Hi, it's Noel. At Fiskus Jewelers, we're honored by the fact that our customers continue to come back on purpose. That trust means everything to us. For years, we've been privileged to be a part of life's most meaningful moments, and we never take that responsibility lightly. We proudly offer the largest inventory in Ankeny, cutting-edge custom designs, including free CAD drawing, and a team that takes the time to get it right. Thank you for choosing us year after year. Fiskus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Sean and Lucas are back in 60 seconds right here on 106.3 KXNO.
Days like these in the pool, but my moderate to severe flap psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment.
I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizzy.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Get off the bench and back into the game with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain on 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Down it goes. Nico Gonzalez, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi! First career World Cup hat trick ties the all-time goal-scoring record. Perfect start to the title defense. Yet another historic night in that man's career.
All right, that was your Van Wall Equipment play of the day. Van Wall Equipment, your clear first choice. Go to vanwallequipment.com and find the location nearest you. And when you go there, tell Lucas sent you. That was Messi yesterday. Hat trick. Him. Where are you guys at on the World Cup right now?
That Messi is now tied for the most goals in World Cup history.
It's impressive. So why is the GOAT?
It was also the anniversary of the first time he ever scored in the World Cup.
How long? When would he have done that? When was the first time?
I don't know. I just know that it was the anniversary of it.
Okay. You in on the World Cup, Lucas?
I watched the United States. Paid attention. The others I haven't really.
Okay. Connor?
I watched like 55 minutes of the Argentina game last night.
Messi.
I saw two goals get called off for offsides before I saw one good goal. I think soccer should get rid of offsides.
Well, that would open up the floodgates.
Apparently so.
Then we would just have cherry picking.
It would just be cherry picking.
Then let's have
Which
hockey.
would be fun.
Let's have hockey get rid of offsides.
I play roller hockey. We don't have offsides in roller hockey. I'd be for it.
How many goals a game are happening?
In roller hockey?
And how much is it the lack of goaltending compared to no offsides?
In roller hockey?
Yeah.
I'd say there's capable goaltenders, but it's a lot heavier scoring.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm just imagining how many goals the Vegas goalie would give up if there was no offsides.
Exactly.
Our Hurricanes. I haven't even been able to celebrate with you guys.
Yeah.
Our championships.
Lucas said he didn't even celebrate the next. He was like, I'm just not nervous anymore.
That is not what I said.
I definitely made that like a gross summary of it.
Yeah, it was a horrible. Well, you're horrible at Spark Notes. You're awful at it.
Andy tweets in, ouch, I work in the replay field. Dude wants me to be unemployed. Talk about Travis Hyde.
Sorry, Andy.
Wow.
How do you work in the replay field?
Replay.
You apply for the job?
Like,
what are the credentials for it?
You have to be half blind.
What's the resume?
Depends on the league that's going to hire you, but
what's the resume like?
I don't know. Can I go work in New York where they do all the replay stuff? How funny would it be if it's actually not New York? And they just say, we're going to send this to New York.
It's in like Wyoming.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Well, we're going to send it to Idaho right now.
They just thought, okay, what state sounds the best for us to say? New York.
New York sounds more official.
Well, let's say New York.
All right, does it for hour number 1 here on a Vero Health Favorite Position Wednesday on the clock. Coming up next here on the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Power up your summer at Clive Power Days this weekend, June 18th, 19th, and 20th. Get season best deals on Toro mowers, 15% off every Echo handheld in the showroom Friday. Grab free Clive Power swag while it lasts. Enter daily gear raffles to win power equipment. No purchase necessary. Clive Power Days at Clive Power Equipment this weekend, June 18th, 19th, and 20th. Power up your summer with season best deals. Clive Power Equipment, right off the corner of 73rd and University in Clive. This weekend, be there.
If you can't raise your arms, climb stairs, or kneel down without pain, that means you can't play with the kids, golf with the guys, or get through a workday without exhausting pain. If this is you, let's do something about it. QC Kinetic patients like back to doing, not bracing for the next pain that's coming their way. It's gone. You've heard me talk about the team at QC Kinetics, and so many of you have been through their game-changing regenerative treatments done right in the office. No missing work. No surgery, no long downtime. the inflammation calms down and the pain backs off. And we love hearing from you about how we're helping you dig out from underneath that long list of cans and get back to living your best life. So find out what you can do. The consultation is free at QC Kinetics to see if you're a good candidate. Call 515-259-1227. That's 515-259-1227 for QC Kinetics. Tell them Heather sent you in.
Coming soon, we're bringing even more of Qdoba's irresistibly bold flavors to you. That's right, the bowls, burritos, and salads you love are coming to a brand new location. Customize your meal with vibrant ingredients that are sauteed, flame grilled, and pickled in-house for every craving. And don't forget, free queso and guac on entrees. Join us at 6305 Middle Civic Parkway in West Des Moines for the grand opening of Qdoba on Tuesday, June 23rd. That's Tuesday, June 23rd. We'll have lots of giveaways, so don't miss it. We can't wait to see you there.
Parents of Arrington, gain a global perspective and specialized skills with an MBA from the University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn your degree online in SQS 16 months for about $21K. Choose from 10 MBA specializations like finance, cyber tech, and more. Plus, showcase the value of your MBA with a comprehensive learner record and digitally demonstrate in-demand skills and credentials to employers. Undergraduate and most graduate classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu.
Country music superstar Luke Bryan.
Shake it for me, girl.
Live.
Shake it for me, girl.
Word on the Street Tour. Friday, June 19th, QC Center. Special guests, Drew Baldridge, Holly Scott Collins, Ray Lynn, and DJ Rock. Tickets are on sale now at HighviewTix.com. Don't miss Luke Bryan in concert.
We all have someone we love, like the favorite lyric in our favorite song. You can't imagine life without them. So tell them today, I love you. Get screened. It could help save their life. Visit cancer.org/get screened to learn more.
At Thrasher Foundation, we promise you an experience so remarkable, you'll want to leave us a 5-star. From wet basements to bowing walls, sinking concrete to nasty crawl spaces, whatever your home's facing, you can count on Thrasher to fix it right. With over 34,000 5-star reviews and 50 years as a local family-owned company, Thrasher is the name homeowners trust. Schedule your free home inspection today at GoThrasher.com.
This Father's Day, visit your local boot barn for savings on top quality gifts that pay tribute to the heritage of the West. Get $50 off exotic cowboy boots, 30% off select Western hats, and enjoy buy one, get one 50% off select jeans and Western wear. Our in-store experts can guide you as you shop, assisting with boot sizing and helping you navigate the store so you can find the perfect gift. Share a piece of the American spirit with him this Father's Day at your local boot barn.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed your money back. I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
KXNO AM Des Moines, KXNO FM Ankeny, KKTM HD2 Des Moines. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, sports talk, and podcasts.
This is Sarah Spain with the latest from iHeart Women's Sports. Presented by Capital One. The Minnesota Lynx' defeat of the Portland Fire on Monday gave them a 5-1 record in the round-robin schedule at the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, with just one last cup game tonight against the Valkyries. But the Las Vegas Aces can still secure the Western Conference spot with a win over the Phoenix Mercury tonight. New York Liberty already clinched the East berth for the Cup final. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts. Capital One is a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network. With the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card, you earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase for your business. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/SparkCashPlus for details.
Congratulations to KXNO on their silver anniversary and 25 years on the air in Iowa, being the home of sports talk radio.
We're giving you a chance to experience everything Circa has to offer with a trip along with your favorite KXNO personalities.
The next KXNO Silver Ticket Tour will bring you to Las Vegas and Circa for 4 days, 3 nights. Go to KXNO.com to sign up and have a chance to experience Circa with KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
And we hope to see you soon at Circa.
Live from the TNT Landscaping and Nursery Studios, you're listening to 106.3 KXNO.
Hey, Langdon, you ready?
Get off the bench and into the game. Are you kidding me? Run the ball with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain.
Who in their right mind takes betting advice from a 23-year-old who lived in his mom's basement?
On Des Moines Sports Station.
You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability.
You're killing me, Smalls. You should have shot A-Rod.
Off the bench with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain.
We'll do it live.
On 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Yes! Yes! Hell yes!
Hour number 2 here on a Vero Health Favorite Position Wednesday. Sean Roberts, Lucas Strain, Connor Ferguson with you until 5 o'clock this evening. If you want to join in on the conversation, we encourage you to do so. Give us a call, 515-284-5966. You can also tweet at us at Off the Bench KXNO, and we have the American Toppers text line. Text the number 81530. Mention KXNO in your message. Still to come on the show. We'll go on the clock here. Coming up shortly, 3:30, David Eichel from 24/7 Sports will hop on with us. 3:45, we will face off. And at 4 o'clock, it is a Vero Health Favorite Position Wednesday. We'll give you that topic coming up at 4 o'clock. And at 4:45, What's in Lucas' Notebook, brought to you by Juice. When and we have our bench mob here, authentic-brand.com. And we have our Iowa Cubs outing, bench mob night, coming up Tuesday, July 7th. There's no promo code or anything like that. So just go and buy a general admission ticket for that game again Tuesday, July 7th. You can get your bench mob gear, authentic-brand.com. We wear that new bench mob gear. Got the white hat, great T-shirt, couple golf polos in there, one for the men, one for the ladies out there. So again, authentic-brand.com with that bench mob gear. Lucas, so we were talking a little bit about the World Cup. I was in Boston weekend. The Scottish people have completely taken over the city, and I know they've gone viral, but I was in it. I've never seen anything like it. It was insane. Everywhere they went, and at first, like when I first got there on Sunday, I forgot that the World Cup was there. I mean, I guess I saw it on Saturday, but like in the port and everything happening, like we were 2 blocks away from World Cup Fest they were doing in downtown Boston. So it was like it was the center of everything that was going on for the World Cup. I know they're playing in Foxborough. I got there. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I might be out on the World Cup. There's just too much happening.
Mike, you already were.
Well, there's everyone's walking around. I love the kilt, but I just was not in the mood to. Everywhere I walked, had chants thrown in my face, and everyone, and like I was just not for it after the 3 days that I had. But then after I got a night of sleep and I walked back, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool to see.
You sent us a text that said I might be out of the World Cup. I was trying to get you to explain what these people were chanting at you.
No,
I still never got
it. It was just like it was everything that you've seen on social media, like all the Scottish people taking over Boston, were doing all their chants way and walking down the streets and bars. It was just happening like as I'm trying to walk into my hotel and check in, and I was like, I can't do this right now. This is I am not in the mood for this after the 3 days that I had.
You ran into a squad of Scotlanders?
Oh, they're everywhere. They have flooded the streets in Boston, which and it was incredible to come across and to see. But at first I was like, I cannot do this. I don't want to deal with this. We need to go. So I was like, we need to go somewhere else. Not doing this right now. Need a new hotel. Not in the center of everything. The World Cup Fest is a block away or 2 blocks away. We're too close to everything. But no, it ended up being perfectly fine. And they're incredible human beings. They were so nice, and it was a lot of fun to get to know the people that we came across and hear their journeys. And they're so pumped to be in America. Like I know our country gets a lot of crap. Marketing department's not. Our country gets a lot of crap, right? At least the people that I came across that came overseas here to experience World Cup, they were so pumped. You think America is is incredible. And the amount of people that I got to talk to that they're like, they're saying in an accent, they're like, "Oh, you can't really understand me." I'm like, I can kind of understand. I mean, you're speaking English. It's a hard Scottish accent, right? They're having a blast. Boston Bars came out and said that they've like tripled their St. Patrick's Day number, or they're tripled their St. Patrick's Day numbers. So now you have a bunch of people. Yeah, now there's a rivalry now in Boston between the Irish and the Scots because they're, the Irish people take over Boston. St. Patrick's Day, massive day out in that city. Well, now the Scots are all taking the drinking.
St. Patty's Day happens. How many times does the World Cup take place in Boston?
That is true.
How many sporting events come to Boston?
I mean, don't they have a professional sports team in every?
I know. I'm just saying they're out drinking people.
I think you say like, are you like worldwide events? Because worldwide events, no, they don't.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty notable though that if they're doing that good a business.
Oh. It's fun. I mean, they've taken over there.
So why didn't you bring me back the shirt?
Oh yeah, so I
graciously take care of your dog.
I know. Lucas watched Rosie took her camping. I went. So all these, they let you know that they're Scottish too. Like they all got kilts on. They all have one of the soccer jerseys on, or they were wearing these T-shirts that say "No Scotland, no party." And I wanted to get one for Lucas, and I got wrapped up in other stuff and didn't.
See how it is.
Because I was like, "That's a Lucas T-shirt. No Scotland, no party."
Is this because I didn't buy you the hat at the Irish game?
Yeah, we could say it's payback. We could say it's payback.
Could have got me a shirt.
No Scotland, no party.
I would have worn it. I wear the shirt that Connor buys us. I noticed that you've never worn the shirt that Connor got you.
The Danhausen one?
That is true.
I've never seen him wear it.
I haven't either.
That's my workout. I've actually worn it twice a week ever since I bought it.
Lucas, I got Lucas at Ian Madsen Barnstable shirt.
Great workout shirt.
Shout out to Ian.
It's gray, so it makes me look like I'm really hard.
Because you're sweating through it.
Yes.
You like the shirts that get the sweat
system. I don't like that. You're cheating the system.
I do the same thing you do. I wear a hoodie over the top as well. Burn some extra towels.
Nice.
Hoodie with a shirt under it.
Yeah.
Contrary to Sean's belief prior to 2024.
Prior to like 6 months ago.
He just thought everybody was rocking just a hoodie his entire life.
I was that nude when I joined the show.
Well,
it was right before. I didn't realize.
Here's the
Right
other thing.
before. Yeah.
Here's the other thing too. Like you go to an airport, you got a
You're
hoodie on.
screwed.
They make you take it off.
What are you gonna do? Tell me I got nothing on under.
I previous life would
You
have, but
can-
now I'm prepared. If
You
I
can
go to
tell
the
me.
airport.
You can tell me you got a rod in your leg. They'll still touch every inch of you.
You could just the airport security would have to be like, yeah, you didn't have to tell me that you didn't have anything on underneath because I can see your nipples pointing through the hoodie. I was always nipping out.
Sometimes the T-shirt doesn't protect the nipples from pointing out.
I haven't seen you nip out since you started wearing shirts under.
That's not, dude. I
Lucas and I have been keeping daily logs.
I've never heard somebody so adamant. That's not true. I have been nipping out. I have been.
It's a real issue in my life.
I've never seen that.
No, adamant that he has nippled out.
Because I've seen it. Like I've walked into the bathroom here at work, and I'm like, no, bad day for the bad day.
Bad day for the boys. What are you gonna say? That's rough. Bad day for the boys.
Anyway, yeah. So we did downtown Boston. We got to see all the World Cup people and fans. Not only Boston but the entire country. And it was cool to experience that. We ended up we went to the aquarium, which we got a lot of recommendations to go to the New England Aquarium, and that was really cool. And what I loved most about the trip is we ended up going to this restaurant called Legal Seafoods. That's where we got a lobster roll, we got fish and chips, clam chowder. We did it up there. It had the works. But then, and Lucas, you guys know this. Like I love American history. I watch all the documentaries. I watch American Revolutionary War is my favorite war. favorite war to learn about.
Favorite position Wednesday. We're
Favorite
gonna rank our
wars.
favorite wars.
No, favorite like one to learn about. Like, watch. I love the American Revolutionary War, and so in Boston, obviously, there's a lot of history that comes with that, and so we ended up taking a ferry over to the USS Constitution, and then there's like they have a Freedom Trail. Freedom Trail to Bunker Hill, which was like the first of the American Revolutionary War. Now America lost that, but also it helped gain confidence. Like stood toe to toe with British. They were like, we can do this. And also it was a realization for the British to go, holy crap, okay, they're legit. They're actually trying to do this. Because the whole thing with Bunker Hill was we're just like, all right, let's go there. Let's take them out just now and like let them know you guys can't hang with us. But that wasn't necessarily the case. Thousands of people died. While we were at Bunker Hill, and this is my question to you guys. So, like, think of like the history that I just said.
Did
right?
he just find a new expression? He's trying to get out of. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
He's rewording now.
Can I fit in a dumb question before this?
Sure.
Do they have a scoreboard keeper?
Oh,
like when you say they went toe to toe, but America lost. Like
no, that was
someone running around going
quarter.
like, we claim 1500, they had 1560, and therefore we lose, but we were right there. Guys.
It's like Kenny Atkins. Analytically, we won the war. Okay, the Spurs, we were the better country in this. We were in the war. We just came up on the wrong side right at the end.
Statistically, we
led for over 50% of it. You know, if we ended 2 minutes earlier than we did, we would have won every single little battle.
But all right, so we're at the Bunker Hill Monument, which, by the way, today is the anniversary of the Battle of Bunker Hill. It was June 17th. So we're at the monument, and I just like to me, like I got goosebumps when we got there because I was nerding out, and there are people that are treating this like it's an open park. Like think about like the history that I just talked about there. Thousands of people died on this very hill 250 years ago. There's this girl out there tanning in her bikini. I was like, let's maybe have a little respect for the history of this. Like, I don't know. I even Kaylee was like, it's a little off. And I was like, yeah, like I don't know. I have a weird feeling about that, like treating it as it's just like a normal park. We could just walk through it and granted, people are walking their dogs and everything like that. I felt a little maybe taming away. Let's back that up. There's plenty of other places you can go and get some rays.
Is it picturesque? Do you have to take a ferry to get there every time?
Depends on what's in Charlestown. I don't know. Took the ferry because I don't necessarily know if you need to do that. Yeah, so we did that. We were at Bunker Hill. Then we continued to take the Freedom Trail. Now this is all we walked this whole thing. Then we went to the North Church, which is where Paul Revere put up the lantern. So we had to go in there and experience that, which was really cool. There was the basement. There's a down there. I had my phone. I wish I would have had my phone because Kaylee left out with Miles because it's like kind of creeped her out a little bit. So I went down there, and one of the colonels for the British died at Bunker Hill in that battle. And the British took him to the North Church, buried him in the basement of this church, and with the thinking of, because at that time they ruled like it wasn't America yet, so they were like, well, it's never going to be American, and so we'll bury him here and we'll own this forever. And we lost Bunker Hill, and we have to worry about it. Well, they buried him there, and then obviously we win the Revolutionary War. So now he's buried on American soil, and he can never go back. He's been buried there since 1775, which was really cool because they have his name on it and everything. And it was a super cool experience. As someone who loves American history, I had some moments. I was nerding out.
You just nerded out there for 2 minutes.
Sorry.
The best trophy in all of American sports right after your favorite war.
He also did at the beginning say that the United States lost the Revolutionary War.
No, I said they
No,
lost
the
the
battle.
battle.
The battle
They
of
lost the
Bunker Hill.
battle of Bunker Hill.
Okay.
No, they
'Cause
did
we
not.
got we had multiple people actually tweet in. I
No,
actually had
they-
somebody text me too, be like, say they lost.
No, they lost the battle at Bunker Hill. We're celebrating America's birth this entire year because of the Revolutionary War.
I gotta be sure.
Meat Sweat says, counterpoint, the soldiers would be proud to know a bikini level of freedom was accomplished. Hashtag. Probably should have done that one. But anyway.
I haven't seen the hashtag yet.
But yeah, it was interesting. But it was a super cool trip, man. I wish I could spend more time in that city, that go back and just visit for it. So much to do.
You didn't even go to a Red Sox game.
No, but the Scottish did. Scottish fans did. They took over Fenway.
I saw that. I saw the videos of them on the concourse.
So what you saw on the concourse there, that's the street of Boston.
My buddy was there, and
Navigating that was a lot of fun. Let me tell you.
my buddy was there, and he said that they forgot that the World Cup took place in Boston. And they were like, "Why is our hotel so expensive?" That would be why.
We went through the same thing. We were like, why is I mean, Boston expensive, you're wrong. But we're like, why is everything so high? World Cup. Listen. Don't fly out or stay in a city that is hosting the World Cup unless you want to experience the World Cup. All right, let's go down the clock here. Fire it up, Connor.
All right, Caitlin Clark is first on the clock today. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to finally get to this point, but Sean went on vacation, so he was going to recap what he was talking about. Guys, do you know that?
The Caitlin Clark shoe?
We have the shoe. It's been released. We know what it looks like. We have the Caitlin ones is what they're going to be called. They will launch on October 1st for $140. So it's kind of hard to describe what they look like. It's a blue shoe. It has the Caitlin Clark logo on the tongue. Elsewhere on the tongue, it says like a 22 on it. The shoe has this texture to it, like a bunch of almost like a reptile skin, is what I would say. And there's these kind of like almost arrows that are pointing forward. If anybody listening knows what Yeezys look like, they kind of remind me of Yeezy a little bit. The what? Are you looking at the picture of the shoes? Because I'm gonna be honest here, I don't think they're very good. And that's pretty nice.
I like
Fine.
their-
I won't be.
I think they're pretty bad.
And I'm a Nike guy. These are awful.
These look like
these look half-assed. They look half-assed.
They look cheap. Do they not?
Like I would love to be able to rock a pair of Caitlin ones. I'm not wearing that shoe.
They look pretty atrocious.
You're telling me with all the creativity that they have in that company,
as long as it's taking them to get this out. This is
yeah,
what they got.
this is the green light, guys. Let's go with this one. This is terrible.
I will say it looks way more natural in the photo of Caitlin wearing them.
It does.
In
When
the
you don't-
render.
When you don't have the zoomed in pictures that you see on like Nike, when Caitlin Clark is just wearing them, then here's the thing. The picture of her just wearing them, it looks like she's just wearing a plain blue shoe. And you're like, it looks too plain at that point. There's two Nike swooshes. There's one on the inside, one on the outside. One on the inside is a nice, clean, it's crisp gray Nike swoosh. The one on the outside is the like the beveled look, like how Texas Tech's old logo used to look. It's a couple of Nike swooshes kind of layered on top of each other, and I don't like it. The top is like a I'm gonna call this it's not a royal blue, it's sky blue. It's a blue, and then the bottom is like a bubblegum.
It's a touch darker than BYU's blue.
Yeah.
More SMU.
You're right though. Like they don't look that bad on Kate. Like
yeah, but then they just look like a shoe.
But when they're zoomed in, good.
Zoomed in, they look pretty bad.
I do
But
like
Nike
that
doesn't care though. Nike because these are gonna sell. They're gonna want them.
I do like that they're affordable.
Yeah, they're only
$140.
$140. They're available on October. You know, we got the shoe. We got the Caitlin Clark shoe. Took him
I
this
just
long.
can't believe that's
And this isn't the first time I've ever seen the logo. I don't mind the logo. I think
I don't mind the logo.
it's a couple of C's, you know, layered on top of each other, and then there's like a third C mixed in there as well. Like to see something with 22 in there mixed in, but I don't hate the logo. I really don't. I think the logo is actually pretty good. The shoe looks really bad. Yeah,
I wanted to get a pair. I'm
be-
not rocking those. Kind of rock these dirt and beer.
My dirt and beer shoe is gonna be white. It's a real
bold strategy.
Clean it.
A responsive air zoom turbo unit paired with Cushlon foam helps you stay smooth and controlled through every move.
Cushlon?
What'd you say?
What word did you say?
It's Cushlon.
Cushlon.
Yeah. It's not cushion, but in place of where an I would be in the word cushion, it's a capital. It's a lowercase L.
Oh.
Cushlon.
Cushlon.
Unless it's a capital I for some reason. I don't know why they would do that.
Cushlon.
It could be a capital I.
It sounds European.
Cushlon. Cushlon foam helps you stay smooth and controlled through every move. The innovative Nike The innovative Nike Opticast upper delivers lightweight, locked-in support so you can push tempo without feeling weighed down. Finish with signature details, especially Caitlin. The shoe is made for hoopers. Shoot without hesitation and make logo splashes the new normal.
Did you read Caitlin's quote on this?
Racer blue, by the way, is that's the name of the color. Racer blue.
It's not anywhere close to
Did you read Caitlin's quote on the shoe? I wanted to reflect how I felt, fast, confident, and ready to let it fly. Nike and I really crushed it. It was a true partnership. They listened to every detail. Innovation is designed for now. We're ripping it. That's how
Who was the Nike rep that put in Nike listen to everything I had to say? Every detail.
I don't like him.
But it's not for me. Not for Lucas, not for Connor.
They were supposed to be for you. They're supposed to be for everybody. Has her signature on the back heel as well. They're just up close. It looks like they're doing too much. And when you look at it from far away, you're like, did they do anything to the shoe, or did they just select all for color and make it blue? Because literally, the entire shoe is blue. The entire thing.
Is there not multiple color options?
The only ones on the Nike website right now are the blue ones.
I bet you I cold
Wait. Oh, David's gonna be like,
the signature upper echelon is going to make kids faster.
Like, have you seen the black ones? There's not any black ones listed on Nike website. I'm looking on the actual.
He said fire. He said rolling rare, yeah.
On the official Nike website, there's only one color that's out right now.
It says, "Careful, gents. Caitlin's boyfriend is about to hate tweet about Iowa if y'all keep bashing the shoe."
What's he gonna say now? What's he gonna say?
I would like to see it in a different color, and maybe I'll be more interested in it.
I can't believe
I still think it's an ugly looking shoe.
This is.
But I think if I see it in another color, maybe I'll have a different opinion.
Are you an air bubble guy?
Like with Air Maxes?
Well, just like Air Maxes are not the only shoes that have air bubbles. You know,
I know. I got air. I don't care about the air bubble. I don't.
I'm an air bubble.
Is it actually supposed to affect anything?
That's what they say.
It's like the PF Flyers, guaranteed to make you run faster and come back. Guaranteed.
If the air bubble actually does anything, I would have no. Like I'm wearing Air Maxes today. I have no idea.
Man, imagine where you would be jumping wise if you. Because it's already pretty atrocious. You're not very fast either.
I'm not.
Imagine you without the air bubble.
Would I be faster?
The air bubble
is the air bubble holding me back?
That's what the thing is. Please tell me when you ran your mile for family, you weren't wearing shoes with an air bubble. That is not what you're supposed to do.
Okay, Travis Scott was wearing the black pair in her Instagram post. Okay, there's the picture.
Those.
Her being Caitlin Clark's Instagram post.
Yeah. I don't
just protect
you. Thank you. I don't mind that.
They kind of look like Hyperdunks.
Is it the most attractive looking shoe? No.
It looks like
you can sell me on the black.
It looks like you you clicked at a picture that has stripes on it, and it's blurred.
It looks like a tiger shark.
I was just gonna say it looks like a tiger.
You know I'm a shark guy.
I know. I don't know why we had.
I
to
just saw
specify
a tiger shark. They had a tiger shark at the aquarium in Boston.
Oh,
well, not like an actual live one. It was,
seriously?
It was a
reveling about a plastic tiger shark.
It was a molded tiger shark. Learn about sharks.
It's
very.
Does that count as Miles' first tiger shark sighting?
Very educational thing.
Maybe I could get on board with the black ones.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe.
You know they're gonna sell.
They're better than the blues.
You know they're gonna sell.
Yeah, they are.
We can hate on it all we want. They're gonna sell it.
Just because I don't think they're an attractive shoe doesn't mean they're not going to sell.
Are they to the point where if you see someone wearing them, are you gonna walk up and go, "Man, that's a ugly shoe"?
I don't think I'd do that to someone I didn't know.
Okay.
As this.
What if one of us ends up getting one of the shoes? How do we handle that?
I'm definitely
how do we
going
navigate that?
definitely sending it to Dave because you know David's buying a shoe.
Oh, he's probably already got one.
Nope, they're not.
He's put in pre-order.
No, they're not doing that. They're not available.
They're not
until,
doing pre-orders. Obviously, you shouldn't have
It's
pull
just
that. some
Nike.
people do.
Nike just says it's coming soon. It's not available yet.
They might do the pre-order thing.
Pre-orders haven't opened yet.
Pre-orders big in the shoe.
David's going to buy one. Either that or send him one.
He doesn't have that type of pull.
He likes to think so.
He thinks he does. No way. We'll ask him. 515-284-5966. Tweeted us at Off the Bench KXNO. When we get back, David, I 24/7 Sports going to join us next here on the Sports Radio Network.
Get in on the action with the world's largest sports book right at your fingertips. Circus Sports Iowa is where the pros play. Enjoy the highest limit, lowest takeouts, and competitive betting menus. Download, fund, and bet from anywhere in Iowa. Circus Sports Iowa. Sports betting the way it should be. Download your new bookie today. Visit circusports.com. Must be over 21 and present in Iowa to bet. Have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
Iowa business owners have put their trust in Carl Chevrolet since 1978. It's a trust built on relationships and a promise to provide customer-first ownership. Our business elite professionals will help you find the right Chevrolet, GMC, or Ram commercial vehicle. And our fleet management program will help increase vehicle uptime, lower cost per mile, and reduce operating expenses. When it comes to service and repairs, your business has a choice. Choose the experts at Carl Chevrolet. With dealerships located in Ankeny, Stewart, Webster City, and Marshalltown, we make fleet maintenance easy. Together, let's drive. It's your journey, our promise. That's why we're here. View our complete fleet and work truck inventory at carlchevrolet.com.
Your dealer for life, the car away.
Power up your summer at Clive Power Days this weekend, June 18th, 19th, and 20th. Get season best deals on Toro Mowers, 15% off everything. And head in the showroom Friday. And grab free Clive Power swag while it lasts. Enter daily beer raffles to win power equipment. You'll purchase necessary. Clive Power Days at Clive Power Equipment this weekend, June 18th, 19th, and 20th. Power up your summer with season best deals. Clive Power Equipment, right off the corner of 73rd and University in Clive. This weekend, be there.
Des Moines just got hotter. Announcing the Kia Summer Sticker Sale Event. You'll find hot deals on your favorite new Kia cars and SUVs with financing as low as 0.9% for 60 months. Don't miss the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. And all with our 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty included. Going on now at Kia of Des Moines. Shop KiaDM.com. Select models with approved credit. 17.5 per thousand finance. Includes eliminating documents. See below for details. It expires 6/30/26.
USA Soccer is taking over Fong's Pizza. Join the World Cup watch party June 19th versus Australia at 2 p.m. Catch every moment on a 20-foot screen with a Coca-Cola in hand, plus food and specials, giveaways, and soccer bingo. Fong's Pizza at 317 East Court Avenue.
We all have someone we love, like the favorite lyric in our favorite song. You can't imagine life without them. So tell them today, I love you. Get screened. It can help save. Visit cancer.org/get-screened to learn more.
In Des Moines, Chase is proud to root for the home team because they're our team too. We cheer from the bleachers and on the sidelines. We cheer for gymnasts, and paperbacks. And with over 5,000 Chase branches nationwide, they're right beside you, Des Moines. Neighborhood bankers, digital tools, national strength. Chase, make more.
JP Morgan Chase Bank, and a member FDIC. T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. With T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. Going to 55 plus plans doesn't suck a lot. And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, if you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each. $30 for one each line, auto pay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet, line, 2 lines, Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2X 2025. All rights reserved.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup update.
England is beginning its World Cup journey, and Captain Harry Kane feels optimistic about their chances to lift the trophy for the first time in 60 years.
It's one of the best opportunities we will have as a team to win it, and I think everyone is eager to first of all just start well.
England taking on Croatia today. Last night, Lionel Messi scored 3 times for Argentina, tying the all-time World Cup goals record.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Sean and Lucas are back in 60 seconds right here on 106.3 KXNO.
Dads are too. This Father's Day at Lowe's. Shop the gear that'll make his summer. Get 2 free Select DeWalt power tools when you buy a Select 5 amp-hour battery kit for weekends in the garage. Plus, get a free Blackstone 6-piece stainless steel griddle kit when you buy a Select Blackstone griddle. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 6/24. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
This is Drake head men's basketball coach Eric Henderson. Get off the bench. You're listening to Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain.
All right, 3:33 here on the Iowa Sports Radio Network. Sean Roberts, Lucas Strain, Connor Ferguson with you until 5 o'clock this evening. It is a Vero Health Position Wednesday. That's coming up here at 4. But right now we are joined by our buddy, Mr. David Eichel, Sports. Hi, Dave.
Sean, you sound very enthusiastic after your long weekend.
Well, it was a hell of a trip. It was
no, not sarcasm. That sounded horrible.
Yes, the first 3 days of it were off, but we ended up having a good vacation. What was left of it. Wish it would have been the whole time, but is what it is. Stuff happens. So that's what it was tough, though, Dave. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, you have a 10, 11-month-old. I mean, it takes a lot of work, and you guys push through it, and most importantly, the little team pushed through it. So I was proud of it.
They did no issues, and even my wife rock stars. My wife was prepared for literally every situation that could possibly be thrown our way, even the layover being stranded in Chicago. But she had everything prepared for them. So I was just kind of there. Now, usually what happens.
I mean, yeah, I'd be the same way. 100%. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, Dave. We just talked about Caitlin's new shoe that got released. Your thoughts on Caitlin Clark's new shoe?
I mean, I think it's long overdue. I mean, based on how long she's been signed with Nike and how we all thought, I thought it was going to come out during her rookie year. I think the shoe looks great. I'm really excited to get a pair myself. My favorite shoe I ever owned was the black and gold Kobe Bryant that was after the Mamba, so it was like a snake skin on the outside. It was my favorite shoes I've ever owned, and when I saw the picture and the reveal of her shoes, it kind of reminded me of that. So I think it's a really cool thing. I mean, you think about a girl from West Des Moines, Iowa legend, obviously, getting her own signature shoe with a brand like Nike. It's just a really, really big thing, I think, for the state, and I'm very excited to to see how it sells when it gets released on October 1st.
All right, I just want to confirm. You like what the shoes look like?
I do. I think they look very good. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like a shoe guru. I mean, quite frankly, I don't get all the, obsession with the kid culture, but you know what? That's okay. It's just not my thing. I think they look really good. I think some of the smaller details are really neat.
We took the opposite route, Dave.
We do not like it.
That's fine. I don't know. I get it. Based on what I'm reading online, some people don't like them. I thought they looked pretty good.
Well, I think part of it, like Lucas and I were talking, like for as much time as Nike had here,
Agreed.
this is what it was. Okay, I mean, listen, we're not crapping on Caitlin. We know they're going to sell out or whatever. They're going to sell very well because of Caitlin Clark. Yeah, we were like, thought there could have been more to it, but it's what it is.
I think they botched the marketing aspect and the hype more than anything else. I think even if they would have done it, I'm very curious if they would have done it last year had Caitlin not gotten hurt. But you're right. For 2 years of teasing a shoe and teasing a release, I thought the marketing could have been substantially better.
I mean, yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere. I know that Caitlin Clark changed her Instagram handle and her profile picture, but David, correct me if I'm wrong, there really wasn't much lead up to this?
I couldn't agree with you more. I don't think that there was much lead up with it also.
I think that's where Nike kind of screwed the pooch from the ball. And you can say what you want about the shoes, but yeah, they're gonna sell out in any way. They're gonna sell out no matter what. But most important thing is that the shoes are here now. Let's do a little bit more on the WNBA before we move on to Iowa, David, because you love the WNBA a lot more than at least a lot more than we do over here. The WNBA is expanding their regular season to 50 games now in 2027. Your thoughts on that, David?
I mean, I think it's a good thing. I won't be surprised if there's going to be more in the near future because remember, there's going to be 2 other franchises that get launched here in the next 2 years. I do think it's unfortunate in terms of holding on to different records, because obviously the records are going to be broken because of the increased amount of games. But it gives me more stuff to watch during the summer when I'm not covering Iowa basketball, football, and all of that. So I'm all for it. And again, I enjoy the league. I think it's continuing to rise in popularity. I'll be very curious how much Iowa residents continue to kind of try to support and try to watch it do a great job with the college programs. But yeah, I think it's relatively big news. And now it sounds like the latest the season can go is I think November 21st. I mean, it's pushing through college football season now. It sounds like at least the playoffs. Like if every game goes the maximum amount of playoff games, but it sounds like it's gonna go deeper into the year.
Speaking of the Indiana Fever, they've now won 4 games in a row. They've won 5 out of their last 6. Caitlin Clark's playing a lot better. She had shooting better from the outside. Do you think this is the Fever? That they haven't really, they haven't in the 4-game winning streak. It hasn't exactly been world leaders, the top teams in the league. But do you think this is a turning point for the Fever?
I mean, I'd like to think so, but I'd also point to they really haven't played the best of competition, and they've continued to choke big leads. I mean, they've gone up by 12 to 19, and all of a sudden teams find their way back to the third quarter. It's been really bad for them. I think more bench help. I think playing Caitlin more minutes certainly helped. I think she played well the other night, despite not shooting the ball 14-6. But the big X factor for the entire team, as crazy as it sounds, might be Sophie Cunningham, because when they can go outside of their big 3 and they can have their 4th or 5th option scoring wise, put up 20 or make some big shots down the stretch. I think that really opens up the floor for Caitlin. I think it allows Leah Boston room to work. But the league is pretty well steady across the board. I think there's a lot of really good teams. I think the Fever are right there with them. I can't buy them turning the corner quite yet. They got 2 games against the Atlanta Dream on Thursday and Saturday. If they beat them at least one or both times, I might be more inclined to believe that.
David Eichel, 24/7 Sports, joining us here on the Iowa Sports Radio Network. Dave Bennett Sturts getting the invite to the green room of the NBA draft. Pretty cool deal here for Bennett. I believe he's going to be right.
Yeah, so So LA Club just uploaded our Swarmcast this week, and he actually got to sit down with Bennett for about 40 minutes leading up to the draft. And he told him that. But yeah, I mean, it's a massive deal, man. And he's going to work out for the Golden State Warriors one time before the draft as well. But for Bennett to go from Division II to go to Drake and to go to Iowa and kind of his story in general, it's such a big deal. And the fact is, when you're invited to the NBA the NBA draft, you got to think about it like this. We know he's a solidified first round pick. I think it's a different meaning when he's actually there in attendance. And I mean, I would chill to tell Ben McCollum and Bennett Sturt 4 years ago that Bennett could be invited into the NBA room, and McCollum's going to be right there with them. It's going to be a really special deal. For Division II athletics, I think Drake should take some credit there too for the stop along the journey, because I think he would have been a first round pick even if he stayed at Drake. And that's obviously a big deal for Iowa.
Appreciate that, buddy. Thank
David, you guys.
I don't hate mid majors, Sean. I know I get a reputation around here. I don't hate mid majors.
David, you had a little bit of a football media availability today. Was there anything significant that you took away from it?
I mean, there's week 3 and kind of restarting summer workouts. I think a big deal, a couple big storylines. The fact that Cam Buffington just seems like he's poised to be a really steady part about this defense entering the season. And I think Trevor Loutt deserves a lot of credit for remaining at Iowa for his eligibility, because this is a guy whose stock, I think, increased, his NIL increased. He could have gotten absolutely paid in the NCAA transfer portal, and he opted not to transfer. And he credited George Barnett, he credited Kirk Ferentz, and he wanted to finish what he started. Jalen Watson's been studying a ton of film. He wants to kind of take that same leap that TJ Hall is bringing to the table. And Reese Vanders seems really optimistic about where the Iowa wide receivers are, and I'm going to continue to hammer that home just so you and Sean can shake your head on the video feed and for the listeners that won't be able to watch that. I'm telling you, man, I'm slowly buying stock into the Iowa wide receiver room. But it was good to be able to talk to some of the guys again. I think they're pretty optimistic about where the team's going to be at. And I think there was good energy from them. Sometimes, on a dreary day, you can kind of sense a lack of urgency. I'm going to be the guy that overreads everything because I get paid to do that. I thought they were in a really, really good spot at this point of time in the year.
Something I see that you guys are doing over there at Hawkeye Insider, I know that you're doing your list of the most indispensable, and I know that Bach put out a list of the 50 best players. What's the difference? How are you defining indispensable?
Yeah, indispensable is like guys that just can't be replaced. If Iowa's going to have a great year, these guys have to ball out, right? So, and I think, I'll give you a hint of our list, and I was actually surprised with how chaotic it was and how heavily we disagreed, because I want both your opinions on this. I'm going to spoil it a little bit. Two things. One, I was the only guy of the three of us that put one quarterback on the top 25. I put both quarterbacks. They put 0.
Well, again,
I thought that was pretty hot.
Again, it comes down to if you're doing indispensable or if you're doing best. Because if it's best, I wouldn't have them in there. But indispensable, I think you'd have to put them as a pair because they haven't separated. One of them hasn't separated themselves from the other yet. So if one goes down, the other one's still there.
Yeah, we don't know who the starters.
I think if you put it at absolutely has to go to the top.
Correct. I mean, that's what I was thinking, and also too, I'll give them this sort of pass. I think if there had been a defined starter, they would have absolutely been in there. Okay.
Yes.
I think the fact that they're neck to neck, I think that kind of not devalue their importance, but they just don't know who to put ahead. I put Hecklinski higher because I think Hecklinski is going to be the starting quarterback. But I'll tell you, when it comes to my team about football, even if there wasn't a competition, I probably would put both guys in my top 25, if not top 30.
That much confidence in them, huh?
I mean, as far as the importance goes.
Oh, importance goes, yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, guys, got to think about, who's the most popular person on campus when the quarterback's struggling? It's the backup quarterback.
I was going to say
yeah.
Well,
no, but you're right. You're right. Backup quarterback.
Okay, so I want to know where if you were to do this list last, knowing what you know, so like this is a post-season list, most indispensable. Is Gronowski number one?
It was either between one or number two.
Who would be the other guy?
I would have thrown Logan Jones in at number
Okay,
one.
that's
I
a good one.
would have made a case for him.
Yeah.
Best center in the college football. What he was able to do with that offensive line, like, yeah, they had guys might be able to step up in there, but Logan Jones was just different. But again, if anything, you're now number one, I would not argue that. That's a complete set. Those two would have been my top two. Zach Lutmer probably would have been my number three. Maybe Trevor Lauk.
A little bit of a tease as to what's to come on the list coming up this.
HawkeyeInsider.com. Right, Dave? There you go. HawkeyeInsider.com.
HawkeyeInsider.com. Look, Sean, look at us. I'm throwing the plug for your video feed. You're throwing the plug for the website. Oh, this is just outstanding radio.
We got that.
It's like LeBron D-Wade lob type effort from us right now.
Who's who? Oh.
Well, I'm obviously LeBron.
Sean doesn't want to be LeBron.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
And
I'm happy. Dwayne Wade,
I know,
Chicago
that's
guy.
why I said
Chicago guy. It works. It works. We're good being Dwayne Wade. You got to roll with this.
Yeah. America's full.
I don't know if you got the
Pat
character.
Riley?
No, you're not Pat Riley.
No. Buddy, you are the farthest thing from a mob-looking boss. Don't even try.
Oh! Rick Mays, a handsome-looking fella.
Pat Riley would not be caught dead in the backward path.
It's true.
David, appreciate you as always, brother. We'll talk next Wednesday.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
David Eichel, 24/7 Sports, 515-284-5966. You can tweet at us at Off the Bench Cakes. When we get back, we'll face off here on the Now Sports Radio Network.
From day one, our mission was simple. Give Iowa sports fans a voice. 25 years later, we're still talking, debating, and celebrating everything sports. 106.3 KXNO. 25 years of Iowa sports.
Need an excuse to take home a new ride? The showroom at Strain Power Sports is full of them. Now's the time to ride red and save green with great financing on select new Honda motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. Greet the open road with a new Goldwing built to keep you comfortable for miles. Or kick it into high gear on the trails with CRFs for the whole family. Need to get more done in a day? Step into a rugged Pioneer or durable 4-track. And don't forget about the thrills that come standard with the legendary Honda Talent. Right now, you can lock in special low-interest financing on the complete Honda lineup. Plus, take advantage of bonus bucks on select models for free accessories or extra cash down. When it's time to gear up for the adventure ahead, it's time to visit the Metro's only Honda Powerhouse dealer. Roll into Strain Power Sports in Bondurant to take advantage of the Honda Ride Red sales event today. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides are for riders 16 years and older.
For information about contests on this station, go to kxno.com/rules.
At the chicken coop, starting from scratch. That's right. We're dropping some new recipes. They're all made from scratch.
Some chicken tenders made from scratch when you order.
Get your spice on with our new National Hot Chicken Sandwich.
Or our new buffalo chicken sandwich.
Both made from scratch.
Don't forget our wings, made with 12 different sauces that are, you guessed it, made from scratch.
The chicken coop has the best chicken, and it's made from scratch in our kitchen.
Stop at your order online today.
Is it time to get your vehicle ready for a road trip, or do you need to fix damage on your door? Whatever your situation, the Carl Auto Group has you covered. From routine maintenance to insurance claims and customer pay repairs, we make it easy. Any make, any model. Ask about our GM rewards and how your points can be used for oil changes, accessory upgrades, and more. When it comes to repairs, you have a choice. Choose the Carl Auto Group. Come see us in Ankeny, Stewart, Webster City, or Marshalltown and experience what customer first ownership means for you. It's your journey, our promise. That's why we're here. Details at carlauto.com. Take it to Carl, where we make maintaining your vehicle easy.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial-free every weekend. Smooth sailing with the greatest from the 70s and 80s. Just open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and start listening now.
More with Off the Bench in 60 seconds, right here on 106.3 KXNO.
Please be advised, you may want to start eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, ham, blueberries, and more spinach. I got those are good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, Viome.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Need your match from ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Need your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
5 Power Days, June 18th through the 20th.
You're listening to Off the Bench with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain on 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
All right, welcome back, Bench Mob. It's Off the Bench, Sean and Lucas on the Iowa Sports Radio Network, 106.3 KXNO. Lucas Strain, Sean Roberts, Connor Ferguson with you. It's time to face off, Connor.
I just realized I forgot the face-off sound.
It's fine.
That just means you're going to have to go do extra work on the podcast.
We'll get it figured out. Pulling up first face-off question for today.
Oh, boy.
For you guys from the Dan Patrick Show. Who would you rather be, Eli Manning or Lionel Messi?
This was very heated DP show this morning. Who would you rather be, Eli Manning or Lionel Messi? I got to be honest. I'm taking Eli.
I mean, Eli is good.
I'm not a soccer guy.
Won Super Bowls, MVP of both Super Bowls. Work.
He's a Manning. He's Tom Brady.
Yeah, like, and once he won that first Super Bowl, he was golden. He didn't even have that. Like, okay, I was about to say he didn't even have the good career.
He didn't.
He didn't. He didn't. But he won when it mattered. At least 2 runs.
I would be Eli. I really would.
Yeah. And not really a hard debate here for me.
Dan Patrick was livid about this.
Am I straight if I'm Eli or Lionel?
You're you.
That doesn't clear much up.
Yeah. Who would you be?
Probably Eli. I don't know if I could play that much soccer.
Yeah.
No, but like you have his success. Like you are the GOAT. Out of the billions of people in the history of the world who have ever played soccer, and you're the greatest to ever do it.
Reinvest in
Messi's the GOAT.
You're in America, he can go to the grocery store and not be mobbed by the paparazzi. Anywhere else in the world, it's like massive celebrity walking around.
It's the downside. You don't get to live a normal life. Not that Eli.
That's why he came to play. That's why he came to play in MLS here in America. He wanted to try and have some sort of a normal life.
I'm not a soccer guy. I would say I'd rather be Eli Manning.
Yeah, I'd take Eli.
All right, Eli, clean sweep that.
There you go.
We're not soccer guys on this station.
For Eli. Speaking of that, we got the World Cup coming up tonight on KXNO. Don't know off the top of my head. I have to look at the schedule.
Check your trainer.
Hour 3 coming up next on a Barrel Health Fit Vision Wednesday.
From the iHeartRadio Traffic Center,
KXNO play-by-play traffic.
On 235 westbound from downtown, Masters 7-minute travel time. Masters is running 5 minutes, and the Urban Loop westbound East McMaster to 141 is a 9-minute trip.
This report is sponsored by Quantum Fiber Internet.
This report is sponsored by Quantum Fiber Internet.
The Golden Rule Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Your trusted all electrical needs. Did you know as a $99 member, we always come to your home for free? Whether it's an emergency or you just want to have a conversation, we always come out for free. Wish you had dimmer switches, more outlets, can lights, or ceiling fans? The $99 Gold Club membership. Go to goldenrollphc.com.
We obey the rules, so let's fly.
Cold down the road, plumbing, heating, and cooling.
You've heard me rave about Kitchen Refresh. They updated our kitchen in just a few days for a fraction of the cost of the custom cabinets that I was pricing out with no demo. That's why Kitchen Refresh has installed over 500 kitchens. You can still use your space while they work. You don't have to empty cabinets. Your kitchen, bath, bar, or laundry room will get a completely new look with lightning fast speed without sacrificing quality. Go to kitchenrefreshiowa.com for your free in-home consultation. Tell them Heather said they can help.
Hey, race fans, this is Tony Bacco with the voices of Knoxville Raceway. We're off this week, but I'm inviting you back to Unit 27 for more sprint car action.
Sprint car capital of the world, Knoxville Raceway. We're the one.
I'll be on Court Avenue this Friday at 2 for the FIFA World Cup 26 as Team USA takes on Australia. Watch the game on a huge TV that spans Court Avenue. Grab some Michelob swag and watch the World Cup with fellow soccer fans at this free event this Friday on Court Avenue.
There's nothing like a night with the Iowa Cubs. Grab your family and friends to experience the thrill of baseball the way it's meant to be. Make lasting memories and be part of the tradition this summer. Explore ticket options at iowacubs.com.
Des Moines just got hotter, announcing the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. You'll find hot deals on your favorite new Kia cars and SUVs, with financing as low as 0.9% for 60 months. Don't miss the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event, and all with our 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty included. Going on now at Kia of Des Moines. Shop KiaDN.com. Select models with approved credit, 1705 to 1,000 finance. Includes 180 documents. See dealer for details. Expires 6/30/26.
Good things come in fours. Like ukulele strings, boy band members, and PayPal Pay in 4. No fees, no interest, no impact on your credit score. Just the flexibility to pay the way that works for you. Hum it, pay it in 4. Download the PayPal app to get started. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's better than affordable. And going to 55 plus plans saved us a lot. And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. Oh, internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet per line and 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2/8/2025. All rights reserved.
This Father's Day, skip the tie and find something at Target he'll really love. Is he into a fresh look? Don't miss 40% off Goodfellow polos and shorts so he can give that one shirt a break. Maybe he's in chill mode. Buy 2, get 1 free on music and books. Perfect for a night in his way. Or go with a men's fragrance from $29.99. The kind he didn't know he needed and won't stop wearing. Make Dad's Day only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Your one stop for advertising? 844-844-iHeart.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
KXNO AM Des Moines, KXNO FM Ankeny, KKDMHC Des Moines. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, sports talk, and podcasts.
From the Campbell's Nutrition Weather Center with stores in Des Moines and Urbandale. Mostly sunny this afternoon with a high of 81 degrees. It's going to be just a bit breezy. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 78 degrees, and pretty similar on Friday with a high of 85. Overnight Friday, there's a slight chance of showers that clear us up on Saturday before returning again on Sunday to start next week. That's your forecast. I'm Peyton Hylock from News Radio 1040 WHO.
This report is sponsored by Lozier Heating and Cooling.
When it comes to Iowa weather, Lozier gets it. We've been serving Central Iowans with good, honest work for over 120 years. And now we can help you save $2,600 in rebates on qualifying Lennox systems. Lozier, heating and cooling you can trust.
Congratulations to KXNO on their silver anniversary of 25 years on the air in Iowa, being the home of sports talk radio.
We're giving you a chance to experience everything Circa has to offer with a trip along with your favorite KXNO personalities.
The next KXNO Silver Ticket Tour will bring you to Las Vegas and Circa for 4 days, 3 nights. Go to KXNO.com to sign up and have a chance to experience Circa with KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
And we hope to see you soon at Circa.
Live from the TNT Landscaping and Nursery Studios, you're listening to 106.3 KXNO. Get off the bench and into the game. Are you kidding me? Run the ball with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain.
Who in their right mind takes betting advice from a 23-year-old who lived in his mom's basement?
On Des Moines Sports Station.
You're 5 feet and 100, and you got hardly a spectrum athletic ability.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You should shut Avra.
Off the bench with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain.
We'll do it live
on 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah!
Third and final hour here on a Vero Health Favorite Position Wednesday. Sean Roberts, Lucas Strain, Connor Ferguson with you until 5 o'clock this evening. If you want to join in on the conversation, we encourage you to do so. Give us a call, 515-284-5966. You can also tweet at us at OffBenchKXNO, and we have the American Toppers text line. Text the number 81530, mention KXNO in your message. Coming up at 4:45. What's this notebook? Brought to you by Juice. We talked to Travis Hines from the Morning Register. Last hour, talked to David Eichholt from 24/7 Sports. If you missed any part of the show, we encourage you to check it out on the podcast via the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Get your Bench Mob gear. Head to authentic-brand.com and get your new Bench Mob gear. We got a white hat up there, great t-shirt, a couple golf balls, one for the men, one for the ladies. Really, really good stuff. Good travel apparel, too. Bench Mob gear, because coming up on Tuesday, July 7th, we're having at the Iowa Cubs game. Lucas and I will be going out the first pitch. No special promo code or anything like that. Go buy a GA ticket with the Iowa Cubs for that game, and we'll let everyone know where we're going to meet up and all that fun stuff. But Tuesday, July 7th, will be a night with the Iowa Cubs. It's going to be a fun evening. Don't screw this up, because people have wanted a Bench Mob night. I've been against it. We finally allow it to happen. Don't mess it up. Nervous, Lucas. I don't like doing stuff.
I think it's going to be okay.
You think it's going to be okay?
I think it's going to be fine. I think you have to keep a little faith.
I have faith. I'm not doubting it. I'm saying, there's a lot of work that has gone in.
I don't know. You seem like you doubt people a lot.
I don't like to get up for the letdown.
Pretty pessimistic.
I don't like to get up for the letdown.
That's coming from me. Most pessimistic fan I know.
You are.
Very pessimistic. You say that the Bench Mob, they're not worthy?
Yeah, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that. They're very worthy. I'm just saying I get not nervous. It's not a big deal. A lot of work being put in this thing. A lot of time, I guess. Time and effort. Don't mess this up, because if this thing doesn't go well, we're not having another one, and I want to hear about it. I sound like old man yellow cloud.
A little bit. All right. I will turn this car around right now if you don't start to behave. That's basically the attitude that you're giving off. This says a lot about you in your character.
No, okay, but I know we got to get to it is a Vero Health Wednesday. I told you earlier, I thought you'd be proud of me the way I handled this whole travel nonsense that happened. To you.
Yeah, you were mean to me.
But I think you'd be proud of me, because I if this Kaylee was shocked at how I handled all this, because I get very anxious and I get very frustrated with certain things. And this, when everything was going bad, when everything was going wrong, I handled myself pretty well. I didn't have a freak out moment. I didn't get overly dramatic or overly anxious or anything like that. I kind of, for the first time in a situation like this, rolled with the punches. I realized very quickly I have no more control over anything that takes place. I have no control over whether my flights are getting canceled or not.
This is a great step for you. Let's continue to take it another step further. Where you don't when something is outside of your control, you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
I've also just I don't know, I also just have a philosophy of don't worry about something that you're not looking that you're kind of regretting that's gonna happen, that you're not looking forward to, because if you're stressed or worried about it, then you're gonna suffer twice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
So
Good way to look at it.
Just don't let it bother you. I know it's a lot easier said than done. Don't
I think
let it bother you.
usually where I get anxious with especially travel is into the airport, navigating security, making sure we are able to make our connection and everything. Like I get very anxious on that first flight. Because usually you fly to you gotta connect somewhere for the most part. And I get very nervous that we're gonna miss our connection. Then I'm like, "Well, if you don't have any control over that."
I know you were saying, "Oh, we're only gonna get there 40 minutes beforehand." I'm like, "Sean,
That's a 20-minute walk.
You ever had your gate switch when you're on the way?
Yes.
So I've flown like maybe 7 times in my life. I've had that happen on 3 of them.
Multiple times. And it happened yesterday. Our flight in Des Moines got switched. Our flight from Chicago to Des Moines. Our gate got switched as we were walking. Incredible situation. Luckily, it wasn't like a couple more down, but still.
I can just imagine how big of a handful you are getting through airport security."
I was fine.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
I was fine. You need to ask my wife, because my wife is the first one to tell you, like, I'm a disaster to travel.
Oh, I know. Shouldn't I agree? A lot of things comes to you.
I handled myself well. All right. It is a Vero Health favorite position Wednesday. Connor? Fired up, sir.
We were doing so good.
All right, 515-284-5966. You can also tweet at us at Off the Bench KXNO. It is a favorite position Wednesday brought to you by Vero Health. Today's position is our favorite teams of all time. Doesn't have to be a team that won a championship, but a team that we will always remember. I like this topic. I started as soon as because I came in today. I'm like, what do we want to do for favorite position Wednesday? And you told me this.
This written down yesterday,
and my mind started. I was firing off different teams of what I want to put down, because I have a couple that didn't win a necessarily like a full-on championship, a conference champion, like that. But I started thinking of all the teams that have stuck with me throughout my life, and I think this is a really cool and fun topic.
Yeah, so we're doing just your teams. It doesn't have to be a team that won the championship, but that probably always helps. The reason we're doing this topic today is, of course, because New York Knicks, my favorite NBA team, they won the championship this year, and they grabbed me by my heart.
Did the Knicks did they make the list?
That's why we're doing this.
Okay, all right. Figured I would ask the question. I didn't know. 515-284-5966. You can tweet us at Off the Bench KXNO. Again, it is a Vero Health favorite position Wednesday. Your favorite teams of all time. You're like, oh, I'm a Giants fan. My favorite team is the Giants. But like teams that you will remember, right? I'm sure we'll get some Iowa State teams. We'll get some Iowa teams, maybe some Drake teams, maybe some Northern Iowa teams. I'm sure that we'll get kind of a variety here. Again, 515-284-5966. And tweet us at Off the Bench KXNO. Lucas, what are your teams?
Well, so the Knicks are the first one on there. I will go to. I'll go to the baseball world here. I'm going to go to my favorite Yankees teams, and there's 2 years that really stand out to me over the last 10 years, because you can say the 2009 World Series team for the Yankees, but I don't remember much of it, to be honest. I remember the idea of them, and I love the players on the team like Jeter and A-Rod and Robinson Cano and Teixeira and CeCe and Mariano Rivera. Like I liked all of those guys, but I don't remember much of the team. The 2017 New York Yankees. Connor, look at caller number 1. That's what we're trying to signal to you.
Oh, I got it now. It's Anthony from Des Moines. I thought that was obvious.
You didn't put his name in there. And I wrote it.
He always starts out with favorite.
He called before we launched it. How are we supposed to know? Well, how are we supposed to know? The signal you two were doing back and forth was driving me crazy.
Well, Sean was pointing at the door.
He was pointing at his computer. And he's holding up the number 1. And he gave the phone signal. Number 1. Connor, who's on line 1?
It's the same sign as you got a phone call on line 1. I was confused.
I couldn't focus. I
know. I'm sorry. Go on about your Yankees. I'm out of that.
2017. I don't even know. The 2017 Yankees, the team that came back down to 2 against the Cleveland Indians at the time. That was actually the series that Lindor hit the grand slam off of the foul pole. But the Yankees came back and won 3 in a row to win that. And they made it to the ALCS. This was the baby bombers. Like, this was when Judge and Gary Sanchez were coming up. And, they weren't supposed to be a team in the American League Championship Series, and they were. And they were up 3-2 against the Astros in the ALCS. And I thought, oh, my goodness, they're going to go on to and win the World Series. Don't forget, that was one of the trash banging Astros teams. And then the 2019 Yankees team with it, too. That was – I know the Yankees made the World Series in 24, but I think 19 was the best team that the Yankees had in the last 10 years. And that was when Altuve hit the walk-off home run against Chapman to go to the World Series. A little buzzer on his chest, no big deal. But those 2 teams are the teams that really grabbed me. They pulled at me, and those are my 2 favorite Yankees teams in recent memory.
Connor, you got a favorite team? Or one of your favorite teams?
Yeah, I think it's got to start at the 2016 Cubs.
I think it has to for you, right?
Yeah, that team was magical, and Bryant, Rizzo, Miggy, just everything that contributed to that. Like, where Dexter Fowler's career went, where all their careers went.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was just lightning in a bottle, and definitely like the coolest sports moment I've seen.
Speaking of those Cubs, I meant to say this yesterday when we had Jason Kempf on the show. Those guys from that 2016 team, Carl Edwards Jr. was in town 2 weeks ago.
He was on that squad.
And he was pitching for the Tigers minor league affiliate. He was at Principal Park. I didn't even know. I'm watching, and I see him on the mound. I'm like, that looks familiar. I look out the scoreboard. Carl Edwards Jr. I'm like, what? He's still playing?
Yeah, I had no idea he was still in baseball. I did see something like that on social media that he was here. I didn't know he was still in baseball until I saw it.
Yeah, I was shook. Your Cubs in 2016. Even the 2015 team for the Cubs.
Yeah, I basically consider it the same.
It's the same
Castro.
thing.
Yeah. No, Starlin Castro was on 2015 Cubs.
Castro is still there.
He wasn't on 2016.
Okay.
2015.
I didn't realize. Swept by the Mets and the
Yeah. Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy. For me, 2005 White Sox. That was the greatest sports year of my life. Baseball is my number 1 sport. That team, they went 11-1 in the postseason. They swept the World Series, and I know I get a lot of grief and crap for like New Orleans 2005 World Series. It's real to me, damn it. Okay, watch it. It happened. I celebrated it. But seriously, 11-1 postseason run, one of the more historical playoff runs of all time, and it doesn't get talked about enough. Which is whatever. But they had 4 straight complete games pitched. The White Sox. They pitched 4 straight complete games in that playoff. And obviously, we know the lack of complete games in baseball in 2026.
Exactly what I was going to say. You're not going to see that today.
But I mean, like seeing it in the postseason of all places is absolutely incredible. Dye was the World Series MVP that year. Bobby Jenks closed out and passed away last year. So, yeah, that 2005 team, easily one of my favorite teams of all time. Let's go to the phones. 515-284-5966. As Connor stated before, can't start favorite position Wednesday without our boy Anthony leading it off. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, how you guys doing this afternoon?
Doing good, buddy. What do you got?
Well, I have 2 favorite teams of all time of mine I'd like to share with you guys. One was the, like Tyler just mentioned, was the 2016 World Series Cubs. And I'd like to say about the Iowa Women's Hawkeyes, back in 2021, 2022, and 2023 when they went to the Final Four twice. And even though they didn't win a championship, that's something that's been my favorite all-time team as well. Also, the guys will hang up, listen, and go Cubs and go Hawks.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Anthony.
guys.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Got a couple of Super Bowl winning teams in there too. Yeah. Think if the Iowa women, if you had to pick one of the two teams, I feel like you have to pick the first of the championship squads, right? The team that beat South Carolina, the team that played LSU in the championship. That was the year they took the sport by storm.
Mm-hmm.
They made it to the championship for the first time. Second time, yeah, cool. But the first time, that's when they beat South Carolina.
I mean, they did beat UConn.
They did.
But on the second one.
Yeah, but South Carolina hadn't lost a game in what, 2 years at that point?
That's a really good question.
Iowa was
which of the two?
Iowa was a double-digit underdog in that game. No one had scored 70 points on South Carolina all year, and Iowa did so.
I do agree with you on because the first one is always more magical because it's unexpected.
Yeah. Iowa made the national championship.
And like you said, they beat South Carolina, a team that hadn't lost.
Yeah.
That second one, though, they beat UConn.
Remember the controversial
Gabby Marshall, right?
Right at the end. UConn fans were livid about it. Livid.
Let's go back to the phones. 515-284-5966. It's a Barrel Health favorite position Wednesday. Your favorite team of all time. Let's go to Brad in Des Moines. What's up, Brad?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Doing good. What do you got for us?
Hey, I got a couple of them for you. Both of them you're not going to like. The 2004 Boston Red Sox.
Okay.
That come back with unbelievable, no matter who you think you are. But and then for you, Sean, the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. Those are my two favorite teams.
That 2000 Baltimore Ravens team was not offensively. Offensively, they're abysmal. Defensively, though, they were incredible. Trent Dilfer on that Ravens team. He was the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Anyway, you guys have a great day.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it. Brad out here. 2004 Red Sox and 2000 Baltimore Ravens. That Ravens team, one of the greatest defenses of all time, if not the greatest defense of all time.
Yeah, and I mean the 2004 Red Sox had the greatest series comeback we've ever seen. 903. It's the greatest time we've in the biggest rivalry in all of professional sports. Yeah, I completely understand it.
Have you watched any of those 2004 Red Sox documentaries? Oh, you have Netflix, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of those?
What country do you think this is?
Well, I don't know because you're all
I'm
like
not Connor.
anti-this. You're anti. It's Connor that.
I have access to Netflix.
Password sharing.
Screen limit has been hit.
I have Netflix. I watched the comeback one. I watched the Netflix doc, The Comeback. I watched that one.
You like? I mean, I know it's
it was really good.
I know it's against your. It
was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I love stuff like that. But yeah, it's that.
A few docs that I actually really enjoyed. 515-284-5966.
Hey, I got some quick hits for you. I was a Braves guy in the 90s, Maddox and Glavine, and then when John Rock would run out of the outfield, he would just fold to the bump, and he would just go crazy. And also, I really enjoy my son's soccer team. It's one of my favorite teams when he was a kid. I was the coach. And also the Warren Moon, Dante Culpepper, Randy Moss kind of thing with the Vikings. That was dope. Man, he missed the field goal. And they could have made it. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Braves were they were so good.
They were incredible.
Gary, talking about
yeah.
Braves. See the 90.
You had Fred McGriff, Andrew Jones.
I think the 98 Braves are the perfect team for this category because it's not a team that won it, but that's a team that just completely took over a fan base.
Mm-hmm.
The 98 Braves were the best team in the National League. I know they lost. It was the Padres, right, in the NLCS. I think they lost in 6 games. And the Padres eventually got swept by the Yankees. But the Braves were at the very least, they were the best in the National League.
McGriff had a good career. I still have his rookie card, so it's like I love it. I love the Braves.
Those Braves, God, you have Fred McGriff, Jones, Andrew Jones. Was it Andre Galarraga on that team too? Then you mixed in like Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz.
Oh, Smoltz was amazing. He's an announcer.
He's terrible. He's terrible at announcing.
Hey, terrible. Okay.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, guys. You guys rock.
You heard the song "The Braves"?
No,
it's a love song. It's a heartbreak song. Like if we were a team and love was a game, then we'd be the '98 Braves.
I played it after Drake lost to Miami about 3 times on the touchdowns at whatever bar we were at. I guess
I've never heard the song.
You've never heard this once?
No.
With them 3 big pitchers, Andrew and Chipper, it's going to be hard to keep up with the Joneses. But as fate would have it, that Atlanta Magic got put out by those damn Padres. If we were a team and love was a game, we'd be the '98 Braves. I did that off the top of my head.
That was pretty impressive. I can't confirm nor deny the lyrics of the song,
those
but
are the
like
words.
that was good.
Those are the words. Yeah, it's about heartbreak.
Yeah, those are the lyrics. I don't know how you did that.
I mean, that was incredible.
Buddy, and I love that song in college.
Was that the pregame song? Like, we have the '98 Brave song. Come on.
No, that was the
time for song.
That was the end of the night. Like, oh, throw it on. Throw on the song.
There's nothing wrong with a nice drive.
Run
Run
it
to get
back.
bed when you're in time.
Run it back. Man, this '98 Braves acting like we were around the '98 Braves.
515-284-5966. Let's go to Jeff in Des Moines. What's up, Jeff?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, as a longtime Cub fan, I have to confess a mortal sin. One of my favorite teams growing up was the '80s Cardinals with Coleman, McGee, Ozzie Smith, Tom Hurd, Jack Clark. I just love the small ball, the defense, and the speed. I'm going to take grief from the other Cubs fans for admitting this, but those are just teams for me to watch back in the day.
Yeah. And that's Jeff. This is what it's all about. Like, this team didn't have to win a championship. That's the point of Favorite Position Wednesday today. Your favorite teams of all time.
Hey, thanks for the phone call, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
He said the other Cub fans are not going to like me saying this, and then he named a Cardinals team. That's what his point was. That's what he was saying. You can't do that.
No.
I'm not okay with Jeff saying that. That's like me pointing out a Red Sox team.
Well, you did say that 2004 Red Sox.
I can't deny that why it would be somebody's favorite. That's like me saying my favorites is the 2024 Iowa State football team. That's like me saying I can't say that because they're not.
You didn't enjoy that run?
No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy Iowa City. Made me mad.
Happens. All right, 515-284-5966. We got to take a break here. You can also tweet at us at Off the Bench Cakes. John, Joe, Nick, John, Sam, Holt. We'll continue to take all your phone calls. It's Vera Health Favorite Position Wednesday. Your favorite team. You can give us a call. You can tweet at us. We will get to them. Listening Off the Bench with Sean and Lucas on Cakes on the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
The world's largest sports book in Las Vegas is available right at your fingertips in Iowa. Trent Condon here for Circa Sports. The Circa Sports Iowa app is sports betting the way it should be. Bet anywhere in Iowa and experience high betting limits, tight money line splits, and exceptional customer service. Download your new bookie today. Visit circasports.com and start betting like a pro from anywhere in Iowa. If you or someone you know may have a problem with gambling, call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
The sour cream dips from AE Dairy are iconic. French onion, toasted onion, ranch, French onion garlic, and the party dip. But there are now so many more dips to choose from. Introducing the new Hot Honey Sour Cream Dip. This is smooth, silky sour cream blended with golden honey and a hint of heat that creates a flavor that starts sweet and finishes with a kick. Don't see the new Honey Hot Sour Cream Dip in stores? Go to aedairy.com to find their products and get great recipes too.
From the iHeartRadio Traffic Center.
KXNO play-by-play traffic.
They've cleared of crash eastbound on the urban loop in Hickman. There's still about a 2-minute delay. The traffic is cleaning out 235 westbound from downtown to the West Mixmaster, a 7-minute travel time. Urban Loop westbound, 141 to the West Mixmaster, a 4-minute trip, 1 minute of delay.
This report is sponsored by Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
If costly HVAC repairs keep adding up, get a free second opinion from Shaw Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. For nearly 80 years, Iowa homeowners have trusted Shaw for honest answers and reliable comfort. Iowa's most trusted. Call Shaw, y'all.
New news here, and your lawn is in full growth mode. The Van Wall Equipment team is ready to help you make a John Deere zero-turn mower your clear first choice. Backed by over 50 years of best-in-class ownership experience, Van Wall supports John Deere's premium engineered zero-turn mowers, where the difference is clear the moment you start mowing. Enjoy high-capacity cutting decks with mulch on demand and fast-back rear discharge options. Experience the durability of hydroformed mower decks designed to deliver a professional quality cut, even at speeds up to 12 miles per hour. Add in the power of optional fuel-injected engines and the comfort of suspension seating, and you will be ready to take on long mowing days with ease. And it's the Van Wall why that sets it all apart. A total commitment to delivering a best-in-class customer experience before, during, and after the sale. Stop into your nearest Van Wall location or visit vanwall.com today to take advantage of deer season savings, including special discounts and interest-free financing options. Make this the summer you take pride in every pass with the unmistakable green and yellow of John Deere.
This Father's Day weekend, get to Clyde Power Day, June 18th through the 20th. See what season best deals on Toro mowers. Take 15% off Echo handhelds Friday. Plus, daily prize raffles and free Clyde Power swag. No purchase necessary. Clyde Power Equipment, 73rd and University in Clyde.
If you're not feeling right, you shouldn't ignore it. Treat it, but treat it your way. Urology Center of Iowa has a dedicated men's health wellness designed to restore your confidence and your comfort and put you back in control. Because at UCI, you'll get personalized treatment based on you and nobody else. You deserve a clear plan, a private tailored experience, and judgment-free care. That's UCI. Schedule an appointment with UCI today at iowauro.com. That's iowauro.com.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
More with Off the Bench in 60 seconds, right here on 106.3 KXNO.
This feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that you have? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh yeah, because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use this directed for minor aches and pains.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup update.
First of two matches today is in the books, and the result is a bit of a stunner.
We've spent it there. Great game. Portugal won. DR Congo won.
DR Congo frustrates Portugal, who was one of the pre-tournament favorites, as the two sides play to a draw. It's the first time Congo has ever earned a point in the tournament as they make their first World Cup appearance in 52 years.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Get off the bench and back into the game with Sean Roberts and Lucas Strain on 106.3 KXNO and the Iowa Sports Radio Network.
All right, 429 here on the Iowa Sports Radio Network. Sean Roberts, Lucas Strain, Connor Ferguson with you for another 30 minutes. I think Barrel Health favorite position Wednesday. Today's top or favorite teams of all time. Doesn't need to be a championship team. They didn't have to win a championship. You just really blended with, meshed with that team. You can really enjoy the vibe. You know, like an example, I'm falling in love with this White Sox team currently right now. Are they going to win a championship? Absolutely not.
Yeah, Rob Donaldson said.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Catch the fever.
You didn't catch the fever. Like, listen, they are a fun team to watch. No, they're not the best. They've had 12 Major League Baseball debuts this year. They're not the best team in baseball. That's And they got woke up yesterday.
Every player's got.
Welcome to the show.
Yesterday was people trying to say Dave Martin is the same picture as Garrett Cole.
No.
A Chrysler looks like a Phantom until a Phantom pulls up.
Good. That was good.
Mm-hmm. That's what a real ace looks like in Garrett Cole.
But yeah, you enjoy the ride. You enjoy the fun. Like how do you get 2015, right?
Yeah. Was that the one Garrett Cole was talking crap on?
That's when the Cubs beat the Pirates.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always hated Garrett Cole.
At that point, he was trying to become a Phantom. He wasn't a Phantom yet.
To be honest, I feel so bad for that Pirates team. I feel bad for Pirates fans because that team won 97 games and they had to play the Cubs who won what was it, 98 games. That Pirates team was so good. That was the single wild card game era.
Didn't look good in the wild card game.
They did not.
Long outfield, they had McCutcheon in the outfield.
They had Sean Rodriguez batting. Gatorade.
Yeah, and then
dispensers is definitely not the word for it. Gatorade coolers. There we go.
Yet,
I believe he was. I believe Starlin Marte was. Yeah, it was. He was. That outfield was nasty because it was Marte, McCutcheon, Polanco. That Pirates team.
They won 97 games. Pirates really good. Okay, so favorite position Wednesday. We're doing our favorite teams. I want to do some of my favorite Iowa football teams here, and then we'll get to some phone calls. Should I go in reverse order or should I go in time order?
Go in time order.
So I love Sean Green. I remember watching him running the ball a little bit. I love Tyler Sash and I love Mike. 2009 Iowa football. It was the first time I really remember. That was the first time that I went to a game. The year that the Hawks started 10-0, and then when Stanley got hurt in the Northwestern game, that was actually the first game that I ever attended. So I cursed Iowa season from then on out. Sorry to the Hawks. The 2015 team, for obvious reasons, the perfection 12-0, and then they punted to McCaffrey for some reason. The 2021 football team, the team that got up to number 2 in the AP poll, this is literally on here specifically. I know they started this great against Indiana, against Iowa State. They benched all of those quarterbacks early on. But the win against Penn State, I don't know how to describe the atmosphere on campus. I was a college student at that time. It was my junior year. I had just freshly able to start drinking alcohol legally. My goodness. I don't know how to explain. I literally don't know how to describe what was happening. How to describe the feeling that on
that's fun.
The day that they beat Penn State. It was one of the greatest single wins of my entire life.
Out of any sport, out of any team.
Like I was a college student, and we knew that I don't remember who it was. I think it was Alabama. Was losing to Texas A&M that day. We're like, oh my, holy cow! Iowa's going to be number 2 in the AP poll. Tell you what, the beers were.
What do you guys do after the game?
Not
is there a story, or you just
not safe for work?
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, I actually really like this last year's team. I know they went 8-4, but it was just such a fun team to watch. Those are my favorite 4 Iowa football teams.
Connor, any local teams?
So 2007 Iowa State. When Lucas said that's the first team I can remember. I love the players on that team. They went 3-9. It wasn't fun. Iowa 15-13.
I remember that. One of my favorite teams of all time. They went 3-9. It was a great run.
He also said it wasn't the funnest. Then he stopped himself. He's like, no, but this is one of my favorite teams.
It wasn't the best, but they had a lot of my favorite players. A couple of them ended up playing for the Barnstable, so I'll always love that group. There's 4 different Campbell that I love more than the other 6, but that's semantics. Fun 10-year run.
I got a couple.
Give us your local one, Sean.
I got 2. I got 2.
Are you doing the Drake team too?
So I have the 2022,
okay,
2022, 2023 Drake team because that team it was a team that finally got over the hump in St. That was
Tank Campbell.
Well, you had DJ Wilkins, Roman Penn, Garrett Sturts, Darnell Brody. You had so many. Calhoun was on that team. You had so many guys, but that was the team for a couple years. They were getting to the championship game down in St. Louis at Arch Madness. They were losing to Loyola. You just couldn't ever really get over that hump. And that team was the one that finally did it. They destroyed Bradley to get them. And then that was the team. They played Miami in that first round in Albany. Half the team had food poisoning. Had food poisoning. And they still were within winning that game. I think they had a 6-point lead with 5 minutes left or something like that.
I think. Yeah,
But
should've won.
yeah, that was such a fun team. And then I put the 2024-2025 great team, then McCollum, then because that team won an NCAA tournament game down in Wichita against Missouri, and that was being there was so cool and so fun to take in. But that team will like you remember like for 3/4 of the year we were kind of like two dogs like waiting for the other shoe to drop away. We're like, yeah,
no,
I think like the first month and a half when they beat Kansas State, I was like, okay, this team. It was so much fun because it was unexpected.
You made sure Kansas State fans in the arena knew about it too.
Listen, the Miller Lights were flowing, and I wasn't working or anything. I was like, let's get after it a little bit here. And yes, I happen to let every Kansas State fan know that they just got the D2 dummies and that they're $2 million man.
Yeah, I think I knew they were for real after they beat like Tarleton, like the MTE they were at.
Yeah, they beat Charles. They were at the Charleston.
No, Charleston Classic was this year.
Yeah, that was this year.
They
I remember watching that.
We watched that here.
Yeah.
Like,
that was Northern Arizona.
They were in Sioux Falls.
The Pentagon.
No, Sean, the Charleston Classic was that was yeah,
okay.
That was Charleston Classic
because they started what like 12-0, 12, 13-0,
yeah,
something like that.
We don't
on New Year's Day. That was a rough day for you.
And let the terrorists run.
I got to mention the 0708 Drake Bulldogs. Emenecker, Clayton Corver, Jonathan Cox, Leonard Houston, and Josh Young. Josh Young is the best Drake basketball player of all time. No one will touch him.
Frankie tweets in about the 0708 Drake men's basketball team as well. All right, rattle off a couple of tweets here, and then we'll get to everybody who's graciously waited on hold. Grant says the Big Red Machine, and I assume he's talking about the Reds in the 70s, right? That's the Big Red Machine?
Big Red Machine in the 70s.
That's the 70s Reds.
Yeah.
The 2009-2010 Kentucky Wildcats with Cousins and Wall. Says the George Brett Kansas City Royals and the Reggie Jackson New York Yankees. What a fun combination.
Go back there.
Kevin says best team is the first quarter. Hashtag Crunch Mob. Get out of here. Not happening. Get
Come
out of
on,
here with
Kevin.
That. Not happening. Zevin says this year St. Louis Cards has gotten back and reinvested into baseball. I mean, 40 and 32 so far. Who would have thought that even with that L to the pods today? Go Red Birds.
Kyle says 2004, 2005 Gonzaga men's basketball, no one Mariners.
I'm going to take a stab here that Kyle is from the Northwest United States.
Is Kyle the Gonzaga fan that called into our show?
I think so.
Shout out Seattle.
We had a Gonzaga fan call in. If it wasn't Kyle, that means we have two Gonzaga fans who listen.
That will worry me because I think their colors
are growing in the Gonzaga.
Are we big in the Gonzaga?
We don't know. If Kyle isn't the one who called in, then if it's not, then we still have just one.
That 2001 Mariners team that had set the win, like they were unbelievable.
They were great.
Ichiro's rookie season, Jay Jr., that Edgar Martinez, that team was so good.
Trevor tweets in the 2015 Kansas City Royals. 2014 was a cute story. Took care of the biz in 2015. See, like the Royals fan that I know back in the day when this was happening, they would tell me that the 2014 team was better because that's the one that holy cow, the Kansas City Royals are playing in the World Series.
Alex Gordon almost hit a inside the park home run to tie the game against. Like that was. All right, let's get to phone calls here. 515-284-5966. Let's go out to Granger. That's where Joe is. Hey, Joe.
Yo, what's going on? I'm willing to source be. That's also known as bet for everybody that's been hiding under a rock for 2 months. That Joe Knapp put that guy up, paid that guy to call in to play the 2004 Boston Red Sox.
Under investigation.
Yes, I'm going to get a hold of him too because he knows I'm a 2004 St. Louis Cardinals guy. He picked up Larry Walker off waivers. Jim Benson just a walk-off home run game 6 against the Killer Bees just to get swept by the Red Sox in the World Series. But that next year team was great too, even though the Astros beat them in the NLCS. Albert Pujols single-handedly destroyed Brad Lynch's psyche with one swing of the bat.
Thanks for the phone call, Joe.
From my childhood, the 85-87 Cardinals are my favorite all time.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, buddy.
Is it just me, or are we more romantic about baseball in the early 2000s and 90s? We're
Yes.
just more romantic about it.
Yes.
Is it because of the steroid era?
Well, I think when you look back, I don't know, like I look back at that time, just
even like you watch them on TV and you see the old clips oh yeah, this. I see it on Fox now. Like you watch the World Series, and it doesn't have
It's
that.
funny
feel
you
to
bring
it.
that up. It's funny you bring that up, Lucas, because I was thinking about this actually the other day. Because I remember as a kid, and like being in like 5th and 6th grade, I used to love Saturday afternoon baseball on Fox, and like it threw me back. Whatever I don't know what I was watching that made me think of it, but going back to Saturday afternoons, and it was like da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, and it was like 1:00 on a Saturday afternoon. My dad's out doing hard work. I'm in the living room watching. Didn't matter what teams were playing. I was just like I was dialed in on it. I think we are romantic about baseball back in the day, and I don't know why that is.
Nostalgia, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it
maybe.
is. 515-284-5966. John and Johnston's in Whitney. What's up, John?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Doing pretty good. How are
Hey,
you?
for me, I've called in before. I'm a Twins guy. So, 1987 Twins, first time they won the World Series. They were the team that regular season, 85 and 77, they were the first team with the lowest winning percentage during the regular season who won the World Series. So, I got to give a shout out to them. And then, obviously, in 91, 4 years later, they were the much better team in 91. But 87 will always be the darling. And for Sean, I'm going to throw this out there, a little Minnesota Twins connection to 2005 Chicago White Sox, who won the World Series, led by one Anthony John Krasinski behind the plate, who was a Bulldog. And then also, too, you had Jim Thome, who was a big cleanup power hitting guy, who eventually came to the Minnesota Twins, and with the Minnesota Twins, in his 600th career home run.
Yeah, AJ Budinsky was with the Twins, and then he went to San Francisco
He
in
was.
2004 on a 1-year
He
contract,
did.
and then the White Sox signed him in
Yep.
05, and then he went down as one of like the most favorite White Sox players of all time with his career.
I'll tell you what. You love him if he's on your team, but man,
Yeah.
if you've got to play against him, you are wanting to run through him at home plate. He is. I'll tell you what. The yapping that guy could do could get under the skin of literally anybody.
Yep.
So, anyways, and I'll tell you what. My dedication to the bench mob right now has got to be at an all-time high because my wife has been peeking in, and I'm sure I'm going to hear.
Way to stay on hold, John. Way to stand strong.
I denied that phone call like 3 or 4 times, and as soon as I get off the phone, I'm going to call her. She's going to be like, "And what have you been doing?" You know,
We're
I can
talking
already hear
Twins.
it, dude. I know. Hey, what's more important right now? It's ball season. I'm a ball guy. I played in college as well. I love it. I can't get enough.
I love it, John. Hope all goes well with the wife.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hey, that'll work out.
There you go. Just denying your.
Hey, I mean, he's got to be excited. The Twins, we thought they were going to be one of the worst teams in baseball this year, and they're 5 games out of first place. Now they're also 5 games below 500, but that's neither. We're getting there. We don't talk about that. 515-284-5966. Nick from Cedar Rapids. What's up, Nick?
Hey, I'll keep it short and simple. 2005-ish, 2006-ish Cubs with the Ramos Ramirez, D. Lee. You got Maddox. You got Carlos Zambrano. Just a good crew overall. And then secondly, Sean would like this. Same time, 2005-ish, 2006-ish. Notre Dame, Brady Quinn and Justin Marja. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Yeah, those Cubs teams, they went out. They had Eric Lee. You had Ramos Ramirez.
Ted Lilly was in that rotation.
Yeah, and that was
my
Lou
guy.
Piniella.
Yeah.
I think they went back to back. I think in 08, 07, 08.
708, and they got swept in both playoffs.
Diamondbacks were one of them.
I think the Dodgers
were the other. Yeah.
He said Zambrano. Say Ryan Dempster.
No,
No, but Ryan Dempster was always there during training camp saying, "Why not this year?" I'm like, Ryan Dempster, you're an idiot. Why are we doing this?
Brady?
No, I thought we were going to make it without Notre Dame.
Come on.
I thought we were going to make it.
We're close.
Making the Notre Dame guy Cubs guys at least.
515-284-5966. Let's go to Kobe. What's up, Kobe?
What's up, my guys? How you doing?
Doing good. What do you got for us?
All right, I'm going 2014, 2015 Cowboys. As a Cowboys fan, I know we get some hate, but man, I want to hear from you guys. Was that a catch?
I knew
Yes.
Kobe would bring this team up. Somehow, Kobe, how you doing, buddy?
He caught it. I'm doing good, man. I mean, I'm in the purgatory and fandom as a Cowboys fan. You know, I get the documentary on Netflix just to remind me how good we were. I wasn't even born yet. Come on, man. Give me some love.
Yeah, you just you did way before your time. Sorry about
Hey, you know how it feels, though, Lucas. You got your New York Knickerbockers to
Hey.
go out there and get a win for you, man. So
Hey.
I know you're sitting pretty.
53 years. Finally got a ring. And I was alive to see it. I'm very happy for it.
Are you going to get a Jalen Brunson jersey? Do you already have one?
I already got a Jalen Brunson jersey. I am going to get a championship shirt, though.
Nice.
OG Anunoby?
Yeah, I like OG jersey.
I don't want a jersey. I want
You
a
gotta get
t-shirt.
the OG.
I want a championship t-shirt.
Oh yeah, get that.
No,
in
but
there.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are killing it. I think the best show out. And then also, how do I get? I want a mop. How do I get it? How do I get it?
Authentic.
The bench with the mop and get a hat.
Authentic-brand.com. Authentic-brand.com, Kobe. You got new merch up there. You got 2 styles of hats. There's a black one and a white one. Get crazy, all right?
Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Kobe. Appreciate it. There you go.
It's my old buddy from college radio.
I was about to tell him, like, well, you got the World Cup happening in Dallas right now, so something good is happening on there.
He's my old buddy from WHL.
You know Kobe.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know Kobe. Yeah.
515-284-5966. Let's head to the highway. That's where Tom is. Hi, Tom.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, this one's for Lucas, being a Yankee fan. I've been one for about 60-some years, and the reason the Red Sox came back and beat the Yankees in 04, rewatch those games. Joe Torre never got out of the dugout hardly once, and he had sleep apnea. That's why the Red Sox came back and won. Joe Torre, sleep apnea. You guys all know what that is.
I think I might have it, Tom. Thanks,
That's
buddy.
the reason.
Sleep apnea. Where are we at with sleep apnea?
Is it
In the blank.
because is it because that Dave Roberts was able to steal second base from Mariano Rivera? Who knows? Joe Torre
All-time
has
the greatest steal of all time.
Sleep apnea. It's because of David Ortiz and his heroic. Is it because of
No.
Kurt Schilling with the
No.
bloody sock game?
No. Johnny David hit the bomb in Yankee Stadium.
No. It's all about Joe Torre and sleep apnea.
Carmen tweets in average Joe's from dodgeball.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Cyclone Cassie tweets in our wheelchair basketball team. This is the wheelchair basketball team in the championship. This is my least favorite wheelchair basketball team. Coincidentally, that's the one Connor.
What are you doing?
Missed the layup.
He's the only one with a documented missed layup.
Perfect on free throws.
You didn't shoot a free throw.
Yeah, 0.
515-284-5966. You can tweet at us at Off the Bench Cakes. When we get back, we'll wrap up a Barrel Health Favorite Wednesday. And what's this book brought to you by Unjuiced. I was
From the iHeartRadio Traffic Center.
KXNO play-by-play traffic.
At Penn Avenue and University, there's an accident that did involve injury. There's a crash on Jordan Creek Park. Is partially blocked. 235 westbound from downtown to the West Mixmaster, a 9-minute travel time. That's 2 minutes delay.
This report is sponsored by Scotty's Body Shop, the official body shop of the bus.
If you need your car repaired and painted because of an accident, or if you just want to spiff it up, call Scotty's Body Shop. Scotty's works with all insurance companies, and they offer a written lifetime warranty. Call either of Scotty's 2 convenient locations or visit them online at scottysbodyshop.com.
Scotty's Body Shop. It's LeVar Arrington. Gain a global perspective and specialized skills with an MBA from the University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn your degree online in SUS 16 months for about $21K. Choose from 10 MBA specializations like finance, cyber tech, and more. Plus, showcase the value of your MBA with a comprehensive learner record and digitally demonstrate in-demand skills and credentials to employers. Undergraduate and most graduate classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu.
We all have someone we love, like the favorite lyric in our favorite song. You can't imagine life without them. So tell them today, I love you. Get Screen. It could help save their life. Visit cancer.org/GetScreened to learn more.
Welcome to the My Fiberhood, where speed meets fun, and everything just works with My Fiber Internet. Stream, work, and play together without a hitch. Visit mi-fiber.net today.
Good things come in fours.
like ukulele strings, boy band members, and PayPal Pay in 4. No fees, no interest, no impact on your credit score. Just the flexibility to pay the way that works for you. From it, hum it, pay it in 4. Download the PayPal app and get started. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4. PayPal and NMLS 910457.
NBC News focuses on the facts, looking deeper and listening wider. It's clear reporting, free from opinion. Facts, clarity, calm. NBC News, reporting for America.
There's no one-size-fits-all in finances, especially when it comes to your home. At Dupaco Credit Union, our people start by listening. From your first home purchase, to growing your family, to downsizing for your next chapter, you deserve clarity and confidence at every stage. Because what works for someone else might not work for you. Buying, refinancing, or staying put, our Dupaco team is here to help you understand your options so you can make a decision based on your goals, your timeline, and your life. Don't just get approved. Get it right. Make your best move with a partner who puts you first and continues servicing your loan locally long after closing. Dupaco Credit Union, guiding you home and more. Equal housing opportunity.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment, wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world is listening. Sean and Lucas are back in 60 seconds. Right here on 106.3 KXNO.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Hanging up. Forgot the wakeboard. How am I supposed to enjoy myself without my favorite water activity? I mean, sure, we could still go tubing, fishing, or even just relax on a floaty, but without the wakeboard, what's the point?
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
You love your land. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love all the great deals. With versatile compact tractors, professional-grade mowers, and durable utility vehicles, Kubota equipment can help you turn dream projects into reality. Kubota Orange Days is here, and so are the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Go to KubotaOrangeDays.com or stop by your local dealer for more information.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
All right, welcome back, Bench Mob. It's the Bench on Lucas and the Iowa Sports Radio Network, 106.3 KXNO. We're going to have to go quick here as we wrap up the show with What's in Lucas's Notebook, presented by Unjuiced. Go to unjuiced.bet right now. Use code KXNO when you sign up. You get your first week free and 30% off for your first month. The way to help you be a better. College World Series tonight. I'm going to lay the 1.5 runs with Georgia against Oklahoma. I think they get revenge on them and make it into a winner-takes-all game tomorrow to make it to the championship. Red Sox money line against the Blue Jays, Brewers money line against the Guardians, and then under 7.5 between Baltimore and Seattle. And then a little money line parlay. The Cubs against the Rockies, payback yesterday, and then the New York Yankees against the Chicago White Sox. Those two money lines together, plus 47.
All right. That does a Vero Health favorite position Wednesday.
Welcome
That's
back,
it.
Sean.
Yeah, Phil's going to be back tomorrow. We're out at Vero Health.
Charlie Blackman guy says 2018-19 St. Louis Blues. How do you get that in there? Good for you, Sean. You love that team.
Yeah.
I did. Shout out to Blues.
All right, we're back tomorrow at 2. Everyone have a fun, safe Wednesday night. Talk then. Peace.
From the iHeartRadio Traffic Center.
KXNO play-by-play traffic.
At Penn Avenue and University, there are